From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know where the day was.
Fast forward it.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang. Yeah! Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 4th day of December 2025. Holy moly. Good morning, everybody. Hi, it's Thursday morning. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. My name is Chris Hockey, and here we are. Big day ahead of us. Lieber will be here. No Tommy. Fargo will be in, though. He's got lots of things to talk to you about. And Tom Pelissero a little bit later as well. So let's get her started, shall we? Here's Jackie Vernon. Little comedy on the Power Trip on a Thursday morning. Come on in now. I am glad you are here. Ho, ho, ho.
Things would happen to me that could never happen to anyone else. When I was a kid, I had a rocking horse that died. The height of my rejection occurred when I was about 8 years old. I was put up for adoption by my foster parents. And then I was adopted by a Korean family. Later on in school, a girl got me in trouble. My book, which will be out in a few weeks, it's called The Dull Man's Guide to Meeting Girls of the Opposite Sex. This book tells the dull man where and how to meet a girl. A very good place for the dull man to meet a girl is at the beach, especially in the winter. There's less competition. How should the dull man approach a girl at the beach? Well, I suggest as he walk by her, he hum or mumble an innuendo-type song. Something like, birds do it, bees do it. If she ignores you, you'll have to come on a bit stronger. You might try putting around the sand with your toe and saying, I seem to have lost my Congressional Medal of Honor here somewhere.
Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show, December 4th, 2025. I'll have to admit, I had no idea who that guy was. It sounded like the audio was from 1964. I was convinced it was like Burl Ives doing stand-up.
Close.
What era is that? 70s, 60s? Like, how old is that guy?
Hold on one second. I'm going to play it again because I want you to check on them. You absolutely know this voice.
I do?
You do. Let's see if Zacho knows it all. Here it comes.
When I was about 8 years old, I was put up for adoption by my foster parents.
Yeah, do you see? Do you hear it? Do you hear the voice?
Korean family. Later on in school, a girl got me in trouble.
I mean, it sounds like it's...
What if I say to you, happy birthday?
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like it's from a holiday,
it's Frosty
but
the
it's
Snowman.
Frosty.
Yeah.
It's called The Dull Man's Guide to Meeting Girls of the Opposite Sex.
Yeah, now I can definitely hear
A
it.
comedian by the name of Jackie Vernon.
Never heard of him before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And yet you've heard his voice a million times.
Heard his voice a million
Isn't that
times.
something? Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Frosty, you know.
Was that guy a big deal?
Apparently, he was a pretty good comedian back in the day, or a well-known comedian back in the day.
Jackie Vernon.
Yeah, it was in the prep today. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use that, and maybe it'll be a time killer on the show. And there it is. What time is it?
Boy.
Oh, no. Jackie Vernon.
Yeah, Jackie Vernon. Jackie Vernon.
Died in 1987.
What?
Yep. Died in 1987.
He's
He's
know
dead.
He was sick.
Nope, he's dead.
Well, he melted.
Oh.
Yeah. Would that have been like ironic
Yeah.
if I don't know, he got trapped in a tanning bed?
Oh, man, like, isn't that a Final Destination?
Oh, I thought
death?
it was Gremlins. No?
Well, Gremlin dies in a microwave.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, no, you're right. That was Final Destination, maybe. That sounds right.
Where the gal basically got locked into a tanning bed.
Yeah. I get Gremlins and Final Destination all mixed up.
It's
all the
essentially,
time.
well, I mean, for if you're a gremlin,
True.
Gremlins does feel like Final
Yeah,
Destination.
it's true. You're right. Yeah. Boy, they had a good night at the bar, though, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
And she worked her tail off. For them.
Yep.
She really
worked
did.
her ass off.
Yeah, she really did.
Hey, man, she's got bills to pay.
She does.
That bar does not discriminate.
I know.
One of the great holiday films of all time, Gremlins.
There's no doubt. There's no
watch it with the kids.
No getting around it.
Beautiful scenery. It's a lot like It's a Wonderful Life when Billy's running down the street in the snow.
Now, when was the lady gremlin a part of it? The hot one?
That was the second one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, not a great movie, but
The New Batch.
Yeah.
Gremlins 2, The New Batch.
Yeah.
Batch, not bitch or biatch. The New Batch.
That's a huge batch.
Yeah, it was a huge batch. It was
You better believe it.
preposterous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically turned them all into Mega Man characters. It was just like one guy was lightning, one guy was all vegetables, one guy could sing.
Never understood that.
No, one guy turned into a gal.
Yeah. Well, again, it's cool.
And a lot of people have compared her to Fergie over the years.
People have said that, and I don't see it.
Hey, and she can sing too. She tries to sing.
She's an inspiration.
She tries to sing.
Yeah.
She's not a crooner like the Sinatra gremlin.
It's a great point. I'm going to bring that up and see, because I haven't watched Gremlins 2 since the first time I saw it when I fell asleep in the theater.
Shocking. I've probably seen it 30 times. It was on USA a lot in the 90s.
Man.
Which is a good excuse for that's a lot of the reasons why I've seen a lot of movies dozens of times. Is we had limited options. If it was on USA, I probably watched it.
Is there a I'm sorry, I'm looking at the pictures of Mrs. Gremlin when she's in her wedding gown.
Yep, that's the end of the movie.
Yeah. My God, I've got to watch this. Is Hulk Hogan in this film?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? Wait a minute. Is that also Grandpa Munster?
Yeah, he's in it as well.
What in the sweet hell were they doing?
Well, he was on a TV show in the movie. They had a TV studio in the building where all this takes place.
Oh, I'd forgotten that one of them went and got their degree in dentistry.
Yeah, and then he does the "Is it safe?" bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy.
Great film. Maybe I should watch it today.
Watch it too.
Well, but that's not a Christmas movie like the first one. The first one's a great Christmas classic.
Yeah,
the
you're
second
right.
one's just preposterous.
Yeah.
Zach, your hands up.
Mrs. Gremlin in her wedding gown would hawk.
Well, if you want to rewind the tape, Zach, about 30 seconds ago, he's like, "Oh God, I fell asleep at Gremlins 2. Maybe I should watch this today."
Yeah, I did do that.
As soon as he looked up the pictures, he said, "Maybe I should watch this."
Yeah,
today.
I regret that now.
Uh-oh.
Yep. I think the answer is yes, based on that audio reaction.
I don't see her singing.
She kind of she's walking down the aisle, kind of humming along.
So when she's walking down the aisle, she sings. Okay.
Oh,
Kind of.
Okay. Let me see. Final scene. There's no cursing
That's a lot of
that
lipstick.
you remember?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well,
I don't remember.
put some lipstick. Hold on. If you're not hearing,
I believe
by the way,
the other gremlins are also singing I think they're humming or singing the wedding march.
that sounds right. Why don't
They do like to Christmas carol together, right? They
Oh yeah, that's that pretty lady.
Ooh, Phoebe Cates.
No.
Oh, the redheaded gal?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Man, what the hell is going on? Okay, there she is. Hold on. Okay, is that Steve Guttenberg? No, it looks like him, but it's not. Oh, she's not marrying another gremlin, by the way.
She's trying to marry the guy, and he's not happy about it.
Yeah.
See, listen to
Listen to her. Oh, well, she's very cute sounding.
And he pulls the all-time Chris Hockey move. Look, at first he's terrified.
Why is this the Chris Hockey move?
Watch, you'll see.
Oh, she throws him the bouquet.
And then she smooches at him, and he starts to change his mind.
Yeah,
exactly. You can see his facial expression changes.
He does. He says, "Hey, why not?" You know, and he slides down to her height.
Exactly.
Here come those lips.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And roll credits.
And it fades out. That's the end of the movie.
End of the movie. Yep.
It does say the end.
Oh, that's the end. Yeah. So.
My God, he got it on, and he not only that, he took her as his wife.
That's a great point. It's the most Chris Hockey move of all time.
Why
because
is that?
He was about to get killed by a gremlin, and he's terrified. But she kisses him, and he's like, "Hey, man, I guess it's better than nothing." And he just slides down and lets it happen.
Well,
why not?
If I may, maybe that's like he's like, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm about to die. Good. Maybe that's why you're calling it the most Chris Hockey move of all time. And then he's like, and the last thing I'm going to do is get it on. Now, admittedly, it's with a gremlin.
At least a female one.
You're right.
Sure.
And she's endowed. Not well.
Dick.
Oh, my God.
And those lips. Right? And here, if there's one thing you could say about me, I'll try things. I have an open mind, wouldn't you say?
You'll try anything once.
That guy has an open mind once he realizes he's got nothing to lose.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to die. And
probably.
He looks around, he goes, cameras haven't been invented yet.
Right.
This kind, security cameras, right? And even if so, I'm about to die.
And maybe she's not going to kill him. She seems to want to marry him.
Right. Yeah, she does have you're right. That's a great point. She's no slut.
She'll just kill him slowly over many years.
Oh my God.
Not a great.
You're right.
Not a great movie for feminism, right? A gremlin turns into a female, and the first thing she wants to do is just get married, right? She doesn't want a career.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to do anything on her own. She just wants to find a husband immediately.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. And I mean, maybe also, if I may, and I'm not trying to be crass. I really apologize if this seems crass. I don't want us to be crass. Maybe he's not very well endowed. And she's not very tall. And maybe when he goes like this, he looks at her tiny hands.
Yeah.
And he says to himself, you might finally be man enough. Chris. I don't know if his name is Chris. Don't know where that came from.
I think you've tipped your hand on a Google search or two based on the last 30 seconds.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm starting to understand his decision.
Oh, man.
I am starting to figure it out here.
They have an action figure of her in a dress.
Yeah.
Do you think there is a sexual deviant toy of Miss Gremlin? By the way, back up for a second. Did you say she turns into a female? She wasn't always a female?
No, so all of the gremlins and Gremlins 2 that have superpowers basically get injected or infected, and then they turn.
She was about to.
Well, she was just a regular old gremlin, and then somehow got the old female dose.
Got it. Is there any more of that left?
Yeah, this one says like one of them. Yeah, there's the bat one. That one ends up turning.
One?
Yeah.
There's a bat gremlin?
There's a spider one.
Oh, I am definitely watching this tonight. Gosh.
This is creepy as all hell.
Oh, you don't like her?
No, like I'm looking at the 7-inch scale.
Oh my God, he's going to kill her.
Dress action figure.
7 inches?
Action figure?
I hope that's inches and not feet. Yeah, it's inches.
Yeah. What? Why is Gizmo drunk? Does he get drunk? I'm watching this because you know what I watched last night?
Go.
I watched Bad Santa, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't seen it since the first time I saw it, which was in theater. And by the way, people say in theaters, and I always find that interesting because you didn't see it in multiple theaters; you were in just one.
Just in the theater.
Yeah. And I remember being upset by it because I was still, I still had little ones, and I was like, "Don't do that to Christmas." But then I listened to the podcast, and they that we like about what went wrong about movies, and they did an entire episode on Bad Santa, and it got me intrigued. And I'm like, you know what? I'll go watch it as a 54-year-old and see if it's different. And it's funny as hell. It's dirty as all get out. Billy Bob is hilarious. That's a very strange movie. John Ritter's in it. He died after filming it before it was released. In fact, at the end of the film, it says, "Rest in peace, John Ritter."
And much like Heath Ledger, John Ritter won the Academy Award.
He definitely deserved it. How about the fact that Bernie Mac and John Ritter are the two comedy foils in Bad
point.
Santa? And Bernie Mac died too young as well, both at the same age, I believe, 53. There are a couple of scenes, a couple of just moments where if slapstick humor like the Three Stooges was filthy as hell, that's what Bad Santa is. There are some moments where they kick each other in the nuts while they're boxing. How long is it? Have you seen it?
I've seen the first one probably 4 or 5 times. I never saw the second one.
Never did either.
I don't know why.
I've heard that it's
not good.
I've heard that it's terrible.
Well,
but my God, that is a weird movie. And the things he says to that little boy, and then he goes.
Have you seen Bad Santa, Zach?
I have not.
Oh, it's really good.
It's very funny, but
super
it is
filthy.
Very filthy.
It's basically Billy Bob is a drunk Santa that just is a terrible Santa. He's a bad Santa. And
there's an entire scene where Bernie Mac and John Ritter are discussing the fact that Billy Bob got caught getting it on with a quote-unquote very heavy lady in the dressing room, and that the words he says to her. And Bernie Mac is like, I don't know what's the problem with getting on with a heavy lady.
How about the facial expressions of John Ritter when he's telling those stories?
Yeah, it's the best.
Oh God,
it's the best.
John's really good.
It's really good, man. No, it's very, very dirty, but man, that was good. And at the end, and then do you remember what happens to Bernie Mac?
No.
Okay. Again, I won't ruin it for you.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's don't watch it with the kids, but it's very funny. And there are just moments of it where you're like, oh, wait a minute, I'm looking right now at one of the gremlins, and he's wearing one of those set of glasses with the big schnoz, like they call me Humpty Hump.
Oh, yeah.
My nose is big.
I wonder how many people in the history of Earth have intentionally watched Bad Santa and Gremlins 2 in consecutive nights on purpose.
You're about to meet one in the morning.
No Tommy today, sorry. No Sauce today, sorry. Lieber later, Flash later, .com Tom later. That's Zach. That's Chris. I'm Corey. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke. Dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas. Or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
It's Marnie Gellner here from my friends at Lexus. Massive in innovation, the Lexus NX is the compact luxury SUV that refuses to think small. And now you can experience it during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Packed with intuitive technology, responsive performance, and premium design, the NX proves that sophistication doesn't require sacrifice. The clock's ticking. These offers end January 5th. Join us at Lexus of Wayzata or Lexus of Maplewood and experience amazing.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Hey, it's Zach Calverson, and I just got my new Equinox from Luther Brookdale Chevrolet. The experience was fantastic. I traded in my old Impala, and Tony and Deshaun made the whole process easy and stress-free. When you're ready for your next ride, check out Luther Brookdale Chevrolet.
Get the perfect holiday gift. Chanhassen Dinner Theater's gift cards never expire and can be used for any show. White Christmas, the concert series, Stevie Ray's Comedy Cabaret, or coming soon, the high-rolling musical spectacular Guys and Dolls. Visit chanhassendt.com.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in-store, pay online, or pay over time. What's that? You want this translated into song? I hope you're sitting down. You can pay your own way. You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
If your appliances can't handle the holiday hosting heat, December deal drops at Lowe's makes upgrading easy. Get up to 35% off select major appliances, and rewards members save an additional $40 on the Whirlpool electric range and the over-the-range microwave. Plus, get up to 60% off select ladders so you can deck all the halls. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 12/10. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. See Lowe's.com/terms for details.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/play.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Open your free iHeartRadio app. Search Next Chapter with TD Jakes. That's NXT Chapter. And listen now.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before.
Furnished by Genuine.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's.
Twin Cities weather, it is really cold out there this morning, but we will be back above 0 in just a few hours. Today, partly cloudy. We'll get to 12, becoming a little breezy this afternoon. Tonight, some light snow after midnight with more light snow tomorrow. We may get a half inch or so. Our high tomorrow, 29. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable. Outside now, it's 2 below 0.
New at Lowe's, Pro Block Quick Dry Primer. Expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast, block stains, and go on smooth for virtually flawless results. Available now in oil and water-based. Grab yours today at Lowe's.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting from the 651 Carpets, home of the Next Day Install Studios. This is FM 100.3 KFAN, Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan, an iHeartRadio station.
Guaranteed human.
Celebrate St. Patrick's season early with Dropkick Murphys at the Palace Theater. Experience the energy and all of the hits you love on March 6th. Don't miss out. Get the full details at KFAN.com keyword calendar.
I was confused where that liner was going to go.
Me too.
I thought you were going to say celebrate St. Patrick's Day early, which you kind of did, but I'm saying
St. Patrick's season.
Sure. It's December 4th.
It
I'm like, there's so many holidays before
There's
that.
Christmas, I think.
Sure. New Year's.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. Zach's birthday, which I've wanted to travel and celebrate for years.
Yeah. Where would you go?
DC. I've never been there.
Which is weird for because of Diet Cokes.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Why don't we go to DC this year?
We should.
On your birthday.
You want to?
Sure.
Why don't we have a DC in DC?
I love it.
You do love it, don't you?
I love it too much.
That's a weird thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have it in my calendar, but one of our folks is having a birthday real soon. Besides you, Echo.
Which one of our folks?
The one that's on his way here right now.
Oh, that's right. Benjamin Lieber this week.
It is this week. Isn't it soon? When's your birthday?
Is it the 7th?
It is the 7th.
And yours is when?
Mine is the 6th of January.
Why do you say it like that? That was weird. When's your birthday?
It's the 6th of January.
Mm-hmm.
6th Jan.
Why
I'm European.
Why do you say it backwards?
I'm European. 6th January.
The 6th of January. So your birthday is January 6th?
That's correct.
And Ben's is December.
I think it's the 7th.
7th. Got it.
That's
it's a day that will live in infamy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Question for you, Zach.
Sure.
Are all the computers like just deciding when they're going to allow you access to what you would like to see?
I worked with Manis and Jared last week about it, and Jeff said it was supposed to be fixed, but I don't think it is.
Okay, yeah, mine has decided it doesn't want me to see this page that I'm trying to get to right now.
So my favorite part about that,
Yeah.
I had that exact same thing happen on a computer here 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Guess what site I was on that it said my administrators did not want me to have access to?
What?
Initialsgame.com.
Even worse.
KFAN.com.
KFAN.com.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't populate all of KFAN.com, and it said, your administrators don't want you to see this content. I'm like, I'm in the building.
Yeah. Maybe
what?
Maybe they don't want you to see it because it's like an advertisement for like a different morning show.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I would. Here's
man.
my thinking, and you guys tell me if I'm overthinking this. I could be guilty of this. Perhaps all this, we're 100% human. Maybe AI's like, oh really? You think?
Mm-hmm.
You think that's better? What if I take away access to websites like, I don't know, KFAN.com?
Yeah, I didn't even think of it because I had a hell of a time posting Halvey's Hot 100 on the Halvey blog yesterday.
Right.
And I almost felt like there was some like force that was trying to stop me.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. For instance, right now, I'm really just trying to watch a female gremlin.
Well,
your day's over.
I mean,
it's over for you. Your Thursday schedule just filled up.
I want to know how quickly after Gremlins 2, the gentleman who is in the scene and decides he's going to get it on and marry the female gremlin, how soon after the film wrapped did he took his own life?
Hey, Mom, I'm in a movie. It's the sequel to Gremlins. Haven't read the script yet, but we start shooting in May.
Wow, wasn't that a great... The first one did really well, didn't it, son?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. This could be my big break.
Wow.
I don't know my exact role, but I'm sure I have to battle Gremlins and hopefully not get killed by one. Can't wait to see how it ends.
All the years working as a waiter is about to pay off.
Yeah, and I went to Juilliard, so this is the the peak, right?
Wow,
Gremlins 2.
You and isn't your friend Ernest doing well as well?
He just went to camp, but yes, he's kicking some ass. Absolutely.
Wow, it's really happening for you guys. I can't wait to see this film.
Yeah, go see it, Mom, and then call me and tell me how it ends. And scene.
Man, I think that's probably how it absolutely worked. Anyway, yeah,
I wonder.
I'll let you know because I'm trying to find out.
Well, speaking of iHeartRadio, right? This lovely, lovely radio station, this lovely, lovely cluster, and this lovely, lovely international company.
I love this station.
iHeartMedia. iHeartMedia, puts out these like end of the year wrap up sessions, if you will, on the app, right?
Sure.
They wrap it up, and they're like, let's wrap up 2025 for you.
Right.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
And they send out all these graphics and images and stuff and statistics. This year, iHeartMedia, I thought did something really clever.
Oh, good.
Maybe you've seen people posting their iHeartMedia scores.
iHeartRadio. iHeartMedia is the company, the app.
I love the company.
Oh.
Yeah, please don't make him narrow his love.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So they compiled all of the songs you listened to in 2025 on the app, and then approximated your listening age. Have you seen people posting this? It's actually kind of awesome.
No, I have not.
So, for example, and this is ridiculous, my friend in New York, who is a keynote speaker and author and stuff, apparently what she does is listen to music from the 40s because she doesn't want to be distracted by lyrics. So she's almost constantly just listening to old-timey music just so she can work uninterrupted.
I do that with classical when I'm working, when I'm writing, yeah.
So I think it was something like her average listening age is like 93. So it's like a 93-year-old person listening to music, right? Because obviously she mixes in some other stuff. What do you think my average listening age is? What do you think my app thinks my age is based on the music that I listen to? Zach, you have yours too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say yours is probably a little younger than you actually are, but not by much, because I think you listen to a few things that skew it a little bit younger, but I would say you listen to music from your generation. I would say I'm going to say it says you're 39.
42.
42, yeah.
You're 100% correct logic. That I mix in the Bad Omens and the 21 Pilots and stuff like that. Sure. And then all of a sudden, I'm 42. So, and it even says, since you were into music from the late 90s, you've got decades of good taste. 42 is your listening age. Zachary.
Here, let me pull up my iHeartMedia app.
Yes, pull up your iHeart app. That's where this stat was found.
Yeah. Turn off.
No, Zach, how old are you?
I am 30, almost 31.
You'll be 31 on what? The 6th of January?
Month and 2 days on the 6th of January.
I think Zachary's going to skew younger than 31. I'm going to say you do listen to like 90s rock, though, too. That definitely will throw that off a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
He listens to a lot of 90s rock.
Love Bush.
A lot of early 2000s rock, like Linkin Park and stuff like that, right?
Sure.
Shinedown's been around for a long time. So I'm going to say almost exactly like me, just slightly younger than you actually are. I'm going to guess 28.
Hawk?
I'm going to say yours is, I'm going to say it says you're 25.
Oh, you danced around it, guys. 27.
Damn it. 27.
Yeah.
What a cool thing that iHeart did.
That's really cool.
Mine says, why don't you like our app? Look at here. It says, what does Apple Music have that we don't?
Oh.
Mine says, apparently you only listen to Dan Barrero.
Hey, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Good for them. Hawk, take a shot at this. No one cares. No one cares. I just want to see how good you can do on this.
Okay.
The top 5 bands that I listened to in 2025.
Yeah.
I think you can get between 1 and 3. I don't think you can get all 5.
Yeah, Bad Omens.
Bad Omens is number 5.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good start.
Well, I think I'm being generic by saying this, but I think you still listen to them a lot. 311.
311 had a new album out, so yeah, they were my number 1 this year.
Okay, got it. Number 1. What's that band that he likes over there a lot too? 21 Pilots?
21 Pilots. I think 2 songs skewed it for me because I listened to those 2 so much. It was The Contract and Drum Show so much, but they were number 3 on my list, and my kids like them too, so that obviously factors in because if they're in the car, they pick these bands as well.
Yeah, exactly, right. And that's what made me wonder if maybe there's a surprise on your list.
Nope, the other 2 actually combined for a song too that I just played for you like a week ago. 2 was Pendulum, 4 was AWOL Nation.
I would have gotten to Pendulum. I would have forgotten about AWOL Nation.
God, I freaking love Pendulum. Their album this year is so good.
Yeah.
And that was my number 1 song of the year, too, was Cartagena by Pendulum, which is also on the Halvey Hot 100, that song.
Oh!
Cartagena by
just outside
Pendulum.
the top 5. I think it was 7 or 8. So
that was a top 10 song for you?
Yeah.
Welcome aboard. That would have been my song of the year if I had to pick one song of any band.
And if you're not at the studio today here, the station, you can check it out at KFAN.com.
The Halvey Hot 100.
The Halvey Hot 100.
Yeah.
And how did you compile all those 100? Was that statistics that were delivered through the iHeartRadio app?
Of course. I listen to nothing but the iHeart app. And
awesome. That's how you got that.
Service that I use is totally compatible with that. So,
yes, awesome.
Number 8, 42 listens this year for the Cartagena.
So good, right?
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy. Welcome aboard.
I think you're going to be a little happy with my who's number 5 on my list. As far as top artists for 2025.
This is guessable?
Yeah, well, it is because
Deftones.
Deftones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're number 5 as far as who I listen to. Top artists for 25 for me were Deftones at 5, John Prine at 4, ZZ Top at 3, Alter Bridge at 2, and Snow Patrol at 1.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I say something controversial?
You're good.
You know, I've mentioned multiple times in the last year or so that like I'm fascinated by the rise of the Deftones at this generation. the 20-year-olds are finding the Deftones, and they're now bigger than they were in the 90s, which is really strange for a 90s band to get bigger instead of get smaller.
Yeah.
Is it too late to say that they're eventually going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Because I do think the industry, they're one of those bands they've always had.
Yeah.
They've always been a band's band, right? Other rock bands have said really good things and thought super highly of them, but they were kind of that band that was on like all the thrash tours and X-Fest kind of tours. I don't think it's too late for somebody to finally go, wow, we missed the boat on the Deftones the whole time. This is like a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame-esque band.
Yeah.
And they were influential. They're universally respected in the rock community. I think they're getting in at some point.
I can see it.
It might be a while, but I think at some point they're going to get in.
I can see it, and I'll tell you why. You got to look at the other bands in their generation and see which other ones might actually be in for it as well, and there's not a lot.
Yep.
There's not. And another band that I think might end up there as well is, and this may sound weird, but the fact that they've hung around the way they have is shocks the hell out of me. It's not POD. What's the band that sings?
Papa Roach?
Yeah, Papa Roach, man. Do you know how big they are now? And not because of their catalog. They keep releasing new music that continues to sell. It's incredible. I'm just thinking of bands from that decade that are still, or that time period that are still around. There aren't a lot.
Hey, Hawk.
Hi.
Number 52 on
Give it to me.
Howie's Hot 100.
Give it to me.
Tesla, Modern Day Cowboy.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
That's a great song, dude.
And your listening age is 27?
Can you believe it?
Yeah. That's awesome. That's a great record. That's a great band.
So good.
So good. There you go.
I wonder how many people saw their listening age and got completely depressed.
I'm sure a lot.
If you're 28 years old and it says your average listening age is 67, you're like, what am I doing with my life?
Mm-hmm.
My buddy Adams was like in
John?
63.
So what is he listening to? Like Led Zeppelin?
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, got it.
Silverback, I assume, is at Colorado. I don't know. It just says COLO. Bob Dylan, Led Zeppelin, and Trampled by Turtles.
Yeah.
We call him Grandpa.
Yeah,
for a
he's
reason.
old balls, man. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Good old Monty.
I literally only listen to the Fan on iHeartRadio, and that's not a joke.
Right.
So, I don't listen to music at all on iHeartRadio because of what it's done to the industry.
Oh my God.
Kidding. But I don't know. I would guess it says here I should be on life support. That's what my average age is.
What were your top 5 bands again, quickly? Snow Patrol, Deftones.
John Prine, ZZ Top, and what was it? Oh, Alter Bridge.
I mean, if ZZ Top. So my guess is you're probably almost exactly your age as well.
Yeah, probably. Maybe even a little old. Well, Snow Patrol being number 1 and Deftones being,
right.
I might be a little younger. Yeah.
But my guess is you also worked in some other 80s hair bands in 2025,
Plus it's,
which solidified you to be somewhere in the 50s.
For sure. And I have to listen to a lot of songs a lot of times to learn them for the band, like if we're doing a theme with the Fabulous Armadillos or something like that. So that skews a little older as well. But,
sure.
But either way, I spend a lot of time listening to new rock stuff. I'm always looking for something cool.
Yeah, sometimes the algorithm gets it and suggests the right stuff.
I would say again, I think the Deftones record's my record of the year of all genres. I think it's great.
Yeah, it is really good.
Man. I love it.
Their arc is interesting, man. I can't believe they keep ascending.
I know.
It's a strange thing to see. It's awesome, though, because they're one of my favorites. Front page sports in a second. Ben Lieber in like 20 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. From the 1-800-ASK Gary Traffic Center.
So far, so good across the metro early on this morning. If you're headed the eastbound direction along 94 from 35E to 494, it could be a quick 7-minute trip. It's delay-free. Southbound 694 from Highway 36 to 94, also incident-free. And the westbound crosstown okay as you approach 494. I'm Dominic Fortini. That's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by the St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show.
The nation's largest ice fishing event is back. Get ready for the St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show presented by Clam. Shop hot deals, meet pros, and register for a chance to win the ultimate ice fishing giveaway. All at the St. Paul River Center December 5th through the 7th. Get tickets at stpaulicefishingshow.com.
No more waiting. Your goals start now.
This Cyber Monday, take your workouts around the world with Nordic Track and iFit. Save big on treadmills, bikes, and rowers at NordicTrack.com. Nordic Track. Train anywhere. Explore everywhere.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get Super Sure. Coming soon.
Wild fans know MILK stands for Man I Love Kirill. Superstar forward Kirill Kaprizov has scored 185 goals and 201 assists in his first 5 seasons with the team. So it's looking like that milk might be goat milk. Not weird. Wild.
Wild fans are the best in the league. Continue to be there and bring the noise all season long at Grand Casino Arena. Get your tickets today at wild.com/tickets.
The world needs Sesame Street. And right now, Sesame needs you. Donate today at sesame.org/iHeart. That's SESAME.org/iHeart.
Elmo loves you. Thanks for making a difference.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show. And the end of the year is always a good opportunity to look back on the year that was and look ahead to the year that will be. And if LASIK is something you've been thinking about, Ovo LASIK and Lens is giving you $500 off LASIK for a limited time. And this is arguably the perfect time to do it because people have time off, things are slowing down, and you can start the new year off right by seeing clearly. And you could even use your FSA or HSA funds before they expire. Now, Ovo LASIK and Lens is the only clinic in Minnesota with WaveLight Plus. That is a next-generation LASIK platform that maps your eyes in 3D for sharper, more personalized results, often even better than 20/20. And of course, your surgeons are the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. So with a best price guarantee and 24-month interest-free financing, LASIK really can fit easily into your end-of-the-year budget, and let's be honest, saving $500 doesn't hurt either. So book your consultation now at OvoEye.com. Ovo LASIK and Lens can change your life. It will change yours at OvoEye.com, OVOEYE.com.
Nothing up my sleeve, and presto! Oh boy, not Wade the Magnificent again. That's right, little brother. Telling folks to hurry before these end-of-the-year tax credits disappear.
That's no trick. You can get up to $5,600 in tax incentives and rebates
with a new high-efficiency furnace and AC system from Pronto.
But hurry, come January, these incentives
go up in smoke.
Call a Pronto specialist
and learn how much you can save
at ProntoHeat.com.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in-store, pay online, or pay over time. What's that? You want this translated into song? I hope you're sitting down. You can pay your own way. You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at PayPal.com.
Meat Sauce here for Arthur's Jewelers. They are two brothers, Carver and Tyler, and your guys on the inside. Popping the question, they will coach you through it. No pressure, just the right play. With 10 times the selection and honest expert guidance, Arthur's makes buying a ring easy. Arthur's Jewelers, Roseville. They'll make sure you nail it.
Chilly nights? Stay warm with Hoffman's $59 furnace tune-up. Comfort starts here.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke, dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas, or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
Fan forecast. Oh, a chilly one on tap today, folks. A high of 15.
All your favorite KFAN shows are also your favorite podcasts. Listen back on iHeartRadio and KFAN.com. Presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Tonight, join our own Max Fuller at a Michelob Ultra Wolves watch party at B52's Burger and Brew in Lakeville. Stop by 7 to 9 for food and drink specials and register to win prizes like an Anthony Edwards jersey. Details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Hey, on a serious note.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been posting, that the Power Trip podcast is their number one podcast for 2025. And, the number of minutes they spent with us is posted when they post that graphic.
Yeah.
And the number, knocked me on my ass for a second. Then you start to do the math and you're like, all right, that's a person that listens every day. There's people listening 25, 30, 35,000 minutes of us.
Man, that's so cool.
A year. And you figure... What's an average show minus commercials? We're talking one?
Terrible usually.
But not quality-wise, length-wise.
Oh, okay.
So, 135. So 160 maybe 160 minutes, give or take, a day.
Is that right, Zach?
That's
Something like
don't
that.
Talk to math, me.
I just thought because
Well, something like 45 plus 45 plus 45 plus 20-ish. So somewhere in the 150 to 170 range, depending on amount of commercials.
Plus everything they add.
Okay.
Times something like, I don't know, 250 days a year. You're talking
That's a
like
lot.
35 to 40,000 minutes a year.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's just unbelievable. Thank you. We hope to deserve that one of these days.
Let's try today, shall we? Let's do front page
But
sports.
we don't have Saucy with us today.
Oh, that's why the show was better.
Oh.
I couldn't figure it out.
I don't know that it's better, but I understood every word that we've said.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
So, look, here's the deal with Holiday.
Yeah?
What is
You know, this isn't all just garbage. We don't just say, hey, I like Raising Cane's. I know, you guys know me. I go to Raising Cane's.
I wish I had some right now.
What did I say yesterday? We're talking about...
Kiss me?
Oh, no, I mean on the air.
Oh.
When I was doing the holiday read, and they said, hey, buy 2, get 1 free Red Bulls, including their new winter edition, which is apple. And I'm like, God dang, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Check out what I stopped and got at Holiday. See? This is real. Boom. See, camera? Boom.
Well, I'll be darned.
The old winter edition apple. And it's legit.
Is it good?
It's really good. I would not have guessed that apple-flavored energy drinks are good, but I stand corrected. This is legit. So anyway, yeah, you could go try this. Or any other flavor of Red Bull you want at Holiday. Get 2 and then you get 1 free.
Well, to quote Ryan Donaldson, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And you mentioned that.
It's legit.
You mentioned that camera car as you take a sip. We had the YouTube recap as well, and there's some people who spent a lot of time with us watching us.
Oh.
And Alexander Hunkins with 182 videos watched.
Holy moly. Well, thank you.
Thanks for watching.
I'm very grateful.
God, it would look like this.
Grateful. Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it?
Yep.
It wasn't until we got the new cameras, and now they...
I try not to look at myself on the cameras.
Yeah, that's good. Good advice.
Yeah, it gets me all distracted.
Who would have thunk it? The Gopher basketball team shocks the world. They upset number 22 Indiana 73-64. I think they were about, 9, 10, 11 point underdogs, something in that range. Yeah. They were tied at 33 at the half. All 5 Gopher starters in double figures. In fact, the bench combined for 1 point. The 3 guys on the bench, 1 point. So basically all the points came from the starters. Cade Tyson, 17. Reynolds had 17. Stormed the court afterwards.
Why not? Let them have fun.
Yeah, why not? Who cares?
All right.
You never know. It might be the biggest win of the year.
That's right.
Yeah, that was a big win. That was fun to watch.
And the Gophers ended a 9-game losing streak specifically to Indiana.
Ew.
Indiana was averaging nearly 90 points a game coming in, and the Gophers held them to 64.
Nobody could dribble with their left hand.
Nope.
That was the problem.
I understand that.
Did you just spit on them?
I wish I would have. The Gophers up to 5-4. Indiana, first loss of the year, 7-1. And, of course, that was the first Big Ten game of the year for our guy, Nico Medved.
Way to go, Nico.
Way to go, Nico.
Can't win them all if you don't win the first one.
So they're shorthanded.
Oh, that's tiny.
They had some foul trouble early, right? They have their starting point guard out for the year. Like, the things were falling apart for the Gophers. They should have got run out of the gym.
Yeah, you sold me the opposite of a bill of goods yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you said it was over.
It looked like it was.
And alas,
it was not.
It was not.
The Wild are at Calgary tonight at 8 o'clock right here on The Fan. I assume I haven't checked the schedule. I wish Abbott would email it to me. So
he stopped doing the little things that made him great.
The Wild won 1-0 over Edmonton on Tuesday. That was Volsted's 4th shutout of the season. He is 8-0-2 this season. Gus 7-7-3.
Goodness.
But the Wild as a team are 12-1-2 in their last 15.
Oh, yeah.
The Flames not having the greatest of times, so hopefully they can take care of the still single-digit win Calgary Flames.
Hey, he's alive! Sorry, I haven't seen Max in a month and a half. Hi, Maxo.
Hey, what's good? Hola, guten Tag.
It's freezing outside.
I know.
Yeah.
We thought you was a toad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Frosty the Fro Man right now.
Oh, I like that.
It is really cold out there.
It is very cold.
It's getting to be ridiculous.
Chris, did you remember, by the way, speaking of being cold out there and coming into work and all this. Did you remember to take the actual exit today, or did you do the cloverleaf again?
I had to do the cloverleaf again. I'll tell you why. I was waiting, but it looked like I shouldn't do it. And then I thought I should have done it. Even though there are no lines saying, hey, get off
Nothing
here.
blocking you.
There was nothing blocking me.
Yep, I did it.
You did it.
I did it for
How'd
the
you
first
feel?
time in months. Felt like I was alive.
Yeah.
And I don't mind doing the cloverleaf. It really only adds, maybe a minute and a half to your drive. But
right.
it's just a pain in the ass of cloverleafing on 100 twice every morning. But this is first world problems. But yeah, to get off right on the exit and just go right to work instead of just doing the loop-de-loop like you're on Big Chief go-karts and Dells.
Which is cool.
Real cool. I like driving on those
me too.
loop-de-loops.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed at myself for missing it, so I went into that curve at about 100.
Well, sometimes a cop sits right there too, right?
No, I know.
On that loop.
I was hoping. I was going to yell out the window, "Get your gun!"
I'm reaching for it.
I'm running.
What an interesting spot for a cop to hide.
Yeah,
How often do they bust people for driving that cloverleaf exit on 100 too often?
Right. I think it might be a good place to take a little nap.
Oh, interesting.
Because it's real dark there. I've thought the exact same question. I'm like, wow, do people hit this thing at a half 100?
No.
No way.
I wonder.
I mean, because that is an aggressive.
I just think they can get onto the ramp to go east on 394.
That's it, I bet. Yeah.
Or they can go up 100 or whatever. I think
Easy
it's just
access to both.
That's right.
And nap time until they get the call.
Why wouldn't you?
Amen.
God, I love naps.
I mean, you're working your tail off. Who knows how long the shift is?
Right.
I sleep when you can. That's what Grandpa always said.
What's happening over there, Zachary?
So I did the iHeart Rewind, which you can do on the iHeartRadio app.
And?
For real. And it says, quote, based on your listening, we think you should attend the iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Okay, they send that to everybody. Okay.
Does it say, please? We beg you.
Here's $10.
Here are some tickets, and then tickets to a concert you really want to go to.
What if, Zach?
What if
Creed's here.
Would it have blown your mind if the app had said, we think you should go to the Cannes Film Festival to the iHeart Cafe? If it just knows you that well because they're always listening.
Holy crap. Mine says I should listen to the KQ92 morning show. What are they doing?
Well, hey, some of these competitors are on the app, so
That's what
why
I'm
not?
saying.
Why not?
There is on the app an ad.
Don't
you
say
see
it.
what it's in the middle?
Please don't say it. And if it's going to make me
I
mad,
can see
please
the
don't
color.
do it. Please
It's
don't
an
tell
ad
me.
for iHeartRadio.
Oh.
We're paying to advertise on our own app.
On our own thing? Oh, really?
Oh, cool.
Well,
In case you didn't know what app you were on.
That might be the case. Maybe they think we found this by accident.
Some people do.
Yeah, and we'll take it. Did we lose this round yet? Do we know? To
I didn't even look.
To Pat McAfee?
I mean, we're up against McAfee.
We must have. I mean, that's
come on, man. It's too much to ask.
What round is it, though?
So, Final Four.
Oh, really? Oh, so you guys beat Common already?
We did beat Common.
Yeah.
And then we beat Ben Maller as well.
Oh, damn.
Oh, it's still active.
Still going?
We have 19 hours left to vote.
Do we have any idea how the voting's going?
It doesn't
They don't
say.
show. So it's the64.com. We're in the Final Four.
Yeah.
We're squaring off against Pat McAfee.
Man, that'd be a tough.
Paul Allen and Common, the other two shows that got invites to the 64 team tournament, have been dispatched. One of them by us. That was Common.
Right.
PA lost to a fantasy football podcast.
Yeah.
But he also slayed the Giants. He went through Rich Eisen, Dan Patrick, and Colin Cowherd.
Wow. Yeah, he made it all possible. It's weird because back in the old school days of radio, anytime something good happened for your show, your radio station, your company or your cluster would be like, "Hey, look what our guys did." I really miss the good old days. You know, even if it's a manufactured thing just to get people to come to your website, that's cool with me. I don't care. We're doing something fun. Somebody care. That's all I care about. Somebody care. I just want chairs, man. That's all I want. Is it too much to ask just to get chairs? It's all coming together, guys.
Hey, it's all falling apart.
I just wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've left them.
I like you, Zachary.
The good old days weren't always good, and tomorrow ain't as bad as it seems.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
I think Ed Helms and Rainn Wilson just talked about that quote recently on Rainn Wilson's podcast about how profound that line is from The Office that Zach just dropped.
Yeah. It is. I think about it all the time, actually.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, man, we're guaranteed to be humans.
Yeah.
That's something.
What if you know you're in the good old days, but nobody else seems to care?
That sums this up. What really matters is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Vikings Commanders, Sunday at noon. On the audio home for Vikings football, FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
Score big at Hy-Vee with the Vikings Victory Bundle. For just $30, you receive 4 hamburger patties, 4 boneless pork chops, 4 brats, and 4 chicken breasts. And the deal doesn't end there. You also will receive 30 cents fuel saver. Save on meat and fuel at Hy-Vee.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Charlie's battery is struggling to start. Not ideal before the tailgate, so he goes to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner tests his battery for free. Looks like he needs a new one, so he gets the Duralast battery.
have fun and stay warm.
And he makes it to the tailgate early enough to get his favorite spot. Free battery testing and charging. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
And tons of playlists to set the mood. You've got enough to do. Let us handle the music. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and start listening.
Don't wait for your furnace to die in January. Right now at Gens Ryan, buy a qualifying AC, get your furnace absolutely free. Equipment only, installation separate. Call or book online at gensryan.com today.
Those guys.
Hey, it's Guardsy. Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs may change, kids will grow, new memes will come out. But also, what if you had reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and the price didn't change for 5 years? Thanks to the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you actually don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your devices that need them the most, that finds and fixes any issues before you even notice them. It's like a super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from threats online. Plus, you get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices with no one battling for bandwidth. For the next 5 years, all your devices will be working in perfect harmony, and you get our best equipment with no annual contracts, no fees, and no strings. So even though your kids will grow up and you still won't understand 6-7, your internet will stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the price will stay put. All with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only.
In Minnesota, the best tuna noodle casserole is the one made with Miracle Whip. Everyone from Duluth to Moorhead knows that tangy zip. So here's to you for keeping it bold, keeping it zippy, and keeping Miracle Whip in all your favorite recipes. Buy now and get your tang on, Minnesota.
The nation's largest ice fishing event is back. Get ready for the St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show presented by Clam. Shop hot deals, meet pros, and register for a chance to win the ultimate ice fishing giveaway. All at the St. Paul River Center December 5th through the 7th. Get tickets at stpaulicefishingshow.com.
Do you actually know ball? Well, come prove it with a free $10 from Better Picks. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win cash. It's that simple. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
After using cannabis, you can operate some things. But one thing you should never operate after using cannabis, a motor vehicle.
In Minnesota, driving high is a DWI.
Extra enforcement now on Minnesota roads. A message from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Guys, thanks for helping me carry my Christmas tree.
Zoe, this thing weighs a ton.
Drewski, lift with your legs, man.
Santa! Did you get my letter?
He's talking to you, Bridges.
I'm not that.
Of course he did. Right, Santa?
You know, my elf Drewski here, he handles the nice list.
An elf? I'm 6'3". What everyone wants is iPhone 17. And at T-Mobile, you can get it on them. That center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. Right, Mrs. Claus?
I'm Mrs. Claus's much younger sister. And at T-Mobile, there's no trade-in needed when you switch. So you can keep your old phone.
Or give it as a gift.
And the best part, you can make the switch to T-Mobile from your phone in just 15 minutes.
Guys, my side of the tree is slipping.
Timber!
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Switch in just 15 minutes and get iPhone 17 on us with no trade-in needed. With 24 monthly bill credits for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Finance agreement, 256 gigs, $830. Eligible port in a new line. $100 plus a month plan with autopay plus taxes and fees required. Check out in 15 minutes or less per line. Visit T-Mobile.com.
It's the season to come together over your holiday favorites at Starbucks. Warm up with a creamy caramel brulee latte. Get festive with an iced gingerbread chai. Or share a velvety peppermint mocha. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman shooting range and firearm shop, not only in Coon Rapids off Highway 47, but also down in Burnsville. Modern Sportsman's indoor range is the perfect place, not just to keep your skills fresh, but you can stay warm as winter approaches. So check out the awesome membership options. And while you're there, you'll get a peek at all the brands, all the accessories that you love, or maybe somebody on your gift-giving list might love. Modern Sportsman has everything you need and want. Check them out. Coon Rapids in Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com.
Need a little extra energy this season? Head to Holiday. Right now, it's buy two, get one free on all 12-ounce Red Bulls. Try the limited-time winter edition. Frosted Apple. It's crisp, cool, and packed with seasonal vibes. Mix and match your favorites and stock up today at Holiday Station stores. Hey, it's Guardsy for one of my favorite places in the world, MSP Airport. You may have heard that MSP has once again been named the best mega airport for traveler satisfaction by J.D. Power. That's 3 out of the last 4 years, MSP is number one. And if you're flying soon, I've got some great tips for you. I always pre-book my parking. That way I know I have a spot. And the earlier you book, the more you save. And get there early because MSP has great food and drink options, fun entertainment, even art to take a look at. You can learn more at mspairport.com. And for J.D. Power 2025 awards information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
You'll love the creamy goodness of real dairy. Kemp's, it's the cows.
Minnesota Wild Calgary Flames tonight at 8 on the audio home for Wild Hockey. FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
We'll get to Fan Outdoors in just a moment, but for now, if you're looking for a real connection this holiday, It's Just Lunch and KFAN are giving one lucky listener the chance to win a complimentary 3-month It's Just Lunch membership, the personalized matchmaking service that sets you up on a fun, meaningful day with people you'll actually want to meet. Head over to KFAN.com, keyword contest to enter today.
Well, look at these two coming in like they woke up together.
Joining the show now, Ben Lieber and Justin Consemius. They did walk in holding hands.
That would be
same time.
It's just lunch, though, guys.
Yeah, it's just lunch.
It's not, weird.
Oh, shoot.
Zach, these two have been gambling against each other all year long. It's been quite the heated rivalry, these two.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could call it a rivalry.
I would call it a heated rivalry.
Yeah.
I heard you guys threw some hands.
You guys should make a show about it.
I would define this as a heated rivalry, right, Zachary? These two? Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'd watch.
Okay, that...
Wait, where were we? What are we doing?
We're in St. Louis Park.
Okay.
Good morning, Justin. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Hi, guys. Hi.
How's it going?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
Where's the crew? Where's Tommy?
Tommy's not in today.
I see.
I don't know why. Big boy job, he says. Saucy went to take the little one to Bentleyville.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
right. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And so he's not with us. He'll be back on Monday. And and here we are.
Yeah.
As we
never too young to get into cars.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, this is a tough weekend to go up to Duluth, considering it's 15 below here. It's going to be even colder up there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, he'll handle it well.
Well, and you know they're staying at Pier B, which is the best hotel.
Which is the best
period.
place.
Love it. And he'll be able to sit in his room with young. There is no Louie, only Steve, and his beloved, and look out the window across the water at the lights.
Well, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Just hold little Lucifer up to the window and just say, "There it is, buddy."
Yep. And if you're, if the kid's a little older, then you tell them to, button up and toughen up and get out there and let's go. It's Christmas time.
You could also go to the sauna right there.
Hell yeah, dude! It's right there.
Family
it's right there,
sauna.
dude. I love that outdoor sauna.
Not,
I'm gonna use
that
it.
one, Cor.
No, that's where I go.
That's a different.
What's that again?
Lovely.
The Duluth family sauna.
It's a lovely place.
It's a different.
Great workers.
I am going to go in there one of these days.
Welcoming.
Yeah.
You were talking about throwing hands.
Oh, well, they'd welcome you with open arms.
Fargo Flesh, you ever been to the Duluth family sauna?
I have not.
Nice try.
That
was a yes.
I'm not a card-carrying member.
Well,
they don't give you a card.
Yeah. And if you have one, you might want to hide it. You know what I mean?
Where do you swipe this thing?
Yeah.
Hey, before we get into what really matters, I want to say a thank you to a thank you. I was thanked by my iHeartRadio app because this year it says I sent 0 talkbacks, and it actually says, thanks for keeping the mic hot.
Wait a minute.
I sent 0 talkbacks in 2025. Thanks for keeping the mic hot, it says. I didn't.
It seems like that might have been computer generated. Then.
Yes. Zach, how many talkbacks did you send in 2025?
I sent 3.
Did they thank you for keeping the mic hot?
They thanked me for keeping the mic hot, Cor.
I sent a bunch to Barrero, but as a different person.
That would be awesome if your number was like 174.
Well, the numbers for Chris Hockey aren't good, but the numbers for my fake identity, pretty good. And I just love waiting for Dan to read one of them.
Well, like I said,
play the game.
This is proof Barrero doesn't listen to the show because I've been saying this forever and nothing changes. The first thing I do every day is close the email and the text line and stuff because whatever. We got a show to do. I am not worried about that. But the thing I get to see every morning is him arguing with people over text. And he had 3 or 4 serious arguments yesterday about, why don't you bring up the fraud in America? And he's like, only a moron would think this. Like he's yelling back and forth with some anonymous texter.
Dude,
shut it off.
My erection has never been bigger than the one time he yelled at my fake identity on the air.
He was pissed.
I'm lucky I wasn't driving because I wouldn't have had room between me and the steering wheel. I'm telling you, I was so proud.
It's so easy.
He was so angry.
Oh, God.
I told him that he didn't know because he'd never played ball before.
That route hates that. It's his worst.
I was asked to not do that anymore.
Oh, by who?
Yeah, who
cares?
Well, I couldn't stop bragging.
Oh, man. Oh,
what a great bit. Yeah.
This was him.
You know what, though? The thing is, it's true. He's never played ball.
No, it's true.
It's true. You just
fires him up.
That's true.
Yeah.
You guys have both played ball.
Yeah.
We
You guys
continue
both
to
have.
play ball.
they're not going to be in heated rivalry, too.
Right.
Stop. What really matters, scores and stats around the world of sports in between. Chris will change your life with something
we'll
else.
We'll do it when we get back from break.
We'll do it when we get back from break.
Yeah, we'll do that when we come back.
By the way, if you guys want to send us talkbacks, you can go to the iHeartRadio app and click on the microphone. You can give us your best 30 seconds.
Yeah, make Mike hot.
Whoa.
And also, what's the KFAN text line? The Bradshaw and Bryan KFAN text line is 64686.
Yeah, let's get it going.
I won't see him, but PA does and Common does and Barrero definitely does.
You do.
He sees all of them.
He
That's
do.
64686.
We'll be right back.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
A chilly start across the metro this Thursday morning. Been pretty quiet travel-wise up until now, but we've got an accident blocking off 2 right lanes on the westbound side of 94 right near Dale Street. You got that second vehicle on the left shoulder. Watch for some delays to begin closer to Marion. I'm Dominic Fortini. That's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Pizza Luce.
I just love pizza. It's my favorite.
Make it yours, too. Give the gift of Luce. Buy $100 in gift cards and get $25 free. Now that's dough well spent. Order now at pizzaluce.com.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in-store, pay online, or pay over time. What's that? You want this translated into song? I hope you're sitting down. You can pay your own way. You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
The only thing between you and your best self is the start button. This Cyber Monday, explore the world with Nordic Track. From the peaks of Peru to the streets of Paris, every workout moves you somewhere new with iFit trainers leading the way. The equipment's amazing, smooth, quiet, and those screens make it all feel real. Ready to start your next workout adventure with the #1 treadmill brand in the U.S.? Shop NordicTrack.com for Cyber Monday savings. Nordic Track. Train anywhere, explore everywhere. The world needs Sesame Street. And right now, Sesame needs you. Donate today at sesame.org/iHeart. That's SESAME.org/iHeart.
Elmo loves you. Thanks for making a difference.
Returning by popular demand, it's Irving Berlin's White Christmas at Chanhassen Dinner Theaters. Based on the classic film, this smash hit musical is a singing, dancing celebration of the magic of the holidays. Get your tickets now for White Christmas. Visit chanhassendt.com.
Hey there, friends. It's Ben Lieber. Finding the perfect holiday gift has never been easier. For my wife, a gift card to Woodhouse Spa is always a home run and gets me major points. She can choose from over 70 signature services like massages and facials that leave her feeling totally relaxed and restored. The team at Woodhouse is the absolute best when it comes to pampering your loved one. And for a limited time, get this, receive a luxury satin robe free with every qualifying gift card purchase. Visit Woodhouse Spa in Maple Grove, Woodbury, or Roseville.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time to give and to receive. Hey, it's Chris Hockey, and this December, when you partner with Builders and Remodelers for your home improvement project, you'll get the same great value and savings on windows, sidings, doors, and roofing. But that's not all. We'll also give you up to $500 worth of groceries to help make your family's holiday gathering even more special. And because the holidays are about giving back, we're donating a matching gift to Second Harvest Heartland. Are you ready to transform your home and make a difference this season? Visit buildersandremodelers.com.
Treasure Island Resort and Casino, TICasino.com. Year-round, TI is about having fun, right? What do you want to do to get away? Do you want to go down there and go to the spa, the water park, the bowling alley, or just go down there and play some blackjack or poker or bingo? Lots of fun, lots of concerts, stand-up comedy, big shows, parties like on New Year's Eve. If you haven't figured out your New Year's Eve plan, TI always throws a giant party. You can find out more information at TICasino.com. And of course, you could always get a hotel room, make a night of it, make a weekend out of it. Go to Tito's Steakhouse, go to the Trade Winds Buffet. You could see Lady A December 14th. That's just 10 days away. If you want to see Lady A at Treasure Island, Sunday, December 14th, ticket available at TICasino.com. Then also, if you love the music of Tom Petty, Free Fallin' is going to be at the island on Saturday, December 27th. It recreates the authentic experience of a Tom Petty concert with his big hits, replica instruments, and more. If you love Tom Petty and want to learn more about that, go to TICasino.com. Treasure Island Resort and Casino.
Chilly nights? Stay warm with Hoffman's $59 furnace tune-up. Comfort starts here.
This report is sponsored by Blaze Credit Union.
Vikings QB J.J. McCarthy, a full participant in practice yesterday. He's on track to clear concussion protocol and start Sunday against the Commanders. Kate Tyson dropped in 17 to help Minnesota upset number 19 Indiana 73-64. Timberwolves look for their fourth straight win when they visit the Pelicans tonight. Wild look to extend their point streak to 13 straight games when they visit the Flames. I'm Ronza Moss.
Blaze will be your trusted financial partner on the road of life. They will find the right path for you, even if it means blazing a new one. Head to blazecu.com to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
Broadcasting from the 651 Carpets, home of the Next Day Install Studios. This is FM 100.3 KFAN, Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan, an iHeartRadio station.
Guaranteed human. Sunday's matchup with Washington is almost here. Find our street team on the plaza outside U.S. Bank Stadium and ask how you can win Papa Murphy's game day meal deals for a year.
Pizza would be good.
More info at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Food, man. What is it with this time of year? I'm like an old bar. I just want to eat.
Well, it's
I'm not
the
even
best.
hungry. I just want to eat.
I know.
Should we do what really matters?
Well, hell yeah.
With
I
Fargo
mean, yeah,
Flash and
they're here for a reason.
Ben Lieber?
It's here.
That's the only reason I'm here, Cora.
What really matters?
It's a good question, isn't it?
Well, let's start with your squad, Justin. Why not? You're here. The Golden Gophers retain the axe 4 out of the last 5 years. Regular season wraps up. Wisconsin went 22 years straight, I think, making a bowl, but now they've missed a bowl 2 consecutive years. Luke Fickell's having a lot of fun in Madison. But the Minnesota Golden Gophers, 7-5, 7-0 at home.
Yep, first time since 1967. Undefeated at home.
Undefeated at home and 0-5 on the road. Where are they going? What's your guess?
The two debates are the Pinstripe Bowl out in New York City, December 27th. But the issue is there's not necessarily a pecking order, but the bowls kind of work collectively. And They think they'll have an amazing matchup out in New York that will draw people to that stadium between Penn State and Pittsburgh. And so likely that pushes Minnesota to Phoenix to play in I think it's called the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. And they'll play a team from the Big 12, and they'll likely play TCU. Now, there was some talk about Las Vegas, but for some reason, Nebraska, which travels amazingly well, is likely to get to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So I was hoping Las Vegas.
Lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'd rather go to Arizona. Yeah. We don't want to we don't go outdoor stadium in New York.
No.
End of December.
No. Agree.
No way.
No, plus all these kids are getting paid now with NIL money. Let's send them to Vegas.
Totally.
They can turn $500,000 into $7 million real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Triple that sucker up.
Bet all your money that you made all year long on your NIL, on your jersey number on a roulette wheel, and just get 35-1 on your money and retire.
Yeah.
All of it.
It's not that hard.
Nope.
Yep.
It's that easy.
It's that easy.
That's what I would do.
But what really matters is
That's the way it's
this.
supposed to work. I don't know if it does work that way, but it's supposed to. Stranger Things 5 set viewer records on Netflix. The first 4 shows of the latest season debuted on November 26th. Reached nearly 60 million views in its first week.
I was one of them.
I was one of them too.
Yeah. Your thoughts?
I love it.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Really? I love it.
Do you agree with I was going to say my take, but I am with the consensus that the gap, though, between the kids that can act and can't act is widening.
It's widening.
It's widening.
Yeah.
But it's all right, though. It's like, ideally, if they would have done this exact series just faster so the kids would have stayed younger, I think it would have been slightly better. But they're older.
Yeah,
they're not all guaranteed to grow up and be great actors, and the gap is widening.
We're all thinking the same as the worst. I mean,
there's a couple that are struggling.
Yeah, which is surprising because when you grow up in that industry, don't you just doesn't just become a part of you? Just even just the formulaic way that they film that show, you'd just be inherently good at it.
Maybe, but here's a great example. Think of how awesome Corey Feldman was as a child actor.
Yeah.
He's not winning Oscars. But he was awesome in Goonies, Gremlins, Stand By Me. He was fantastic. Then he'd grow up and you're like, get out of my movie. What are you doing?
Well, you know what's surprising is I think Winona Ryder struggles.
I don't disagree.
I don't think that if she didn't have the cachet that she has, I'd be like, ugh, she's not a great actor.
I think Millie Bobby Brown is getting worse. It's not perfect, but it's just so much fun.
It's so much fun.
And the special effects are off the charts.
Have you guys muscled through the whole season?
It's only the first 4.
And the last one is in theaters.
New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Yeah, so there's
theaters.
2 more on Christmas, and then the finale is New Year's Eve, and it's over 2 hours long.
And that's in theaters.
It can be. You can watch it on Netflix as well, but they are having a theatrical.
I thought it was only.
It's both. No, you can see it on Netflix, but you can also go see it if you want to watch it.
Shoot, man, I might go to the theater to watch that with the kids.
New Year's Eve.
It's kind of fun, right?
That would be fun.
Super fun.
To have that collective experience with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Man, the St. Michael's Theater out there by where I live, the old, the cool one. They keep showing just random old school movies, and I love it, man. Back to the Future, Jaws. I saw there this summer. And now they're doing all the Christmas movies.
Yeah.
How cool would it be? I love that.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
It's a good reason to get out of the house, and I don't like leaving the house.
Cora, I know you're going to move on to the next thing, but I do want to talk to you probably offline about Will.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not only is he a terrible actor, but
whoa,
are you going to be in his
but
spoiler-related things you're saying?
Well,
or what?
I just want to talk through just the last episode a little bit,
Sure.
The way it ended. I'm not quite vibing with how it all happened and what it all means.
Sure.
So I do want to get you because you're way smarter than me.
No, I'm not. And the problem that I had watching all 4 of these episodes, even though I feel like I mentally caught up about halfway through the first episode, I'm like, all right, I know where we're whatever. Because I had watched the recap, and if I had not watched that recap, I would have been swimming.
Same.
But if you're going to ask, why is this happening? Where did this come from? I'm struggling with that as well because I didn't recap it. My oldest daughter and my wife rewatched the series to get ready for this 4, so they were caught up. I don't remember stuff that happened in the first handful of seasons to why we got to where we are.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with that a little bit too.
It's more of just, obviously, again, don't want to give it away, but how it ends in episode 4, why it's like Vecna knew, but like why is he allowing this to happen? Like, I don't know. It's like, you know, you've got this one character in Vecna that is basically an all-powerful god, can do whatever he wants. No, unstoppable. Yet he's allowing this to happen. I don't, you know.
Yeah.
But God, he's a cool character, right?
He's a great character.
Every time Vecna walks on the screen, you're like, God, that's sweet.
I know.
What a cool effect. Anyway, my turn?
Yeah.
Dallas at Detroit tonight, 7:15. Dallas 6-5-1. Detroit 7-5. You know what's crazy, Benjamin? If you look back, let's just rewind almost a month. Dallas has won 3 straight. So they were 3-5-1, and it looked like they were toast. And the next 4 games on their schedule at that point, the Raiders, okay.
Yeah.
But then it would have been Raiders into Eagles, Chiefs, and Lions. So if you're the 3-5-1 Cowboys and you're like, all right, we got the Raiders this week, but then it's the Eagles, the Chiefs, and the Lions, we're dead. But instead, you beat the Raiders. Mm-hmm. You have that unbelievable comeback against the Eagles. Then you beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving, and now you have the struggling Lions. Like, this season should have been over for Dallas, and they're back in it.
Well, and they did it after going through a traumatic situation. All these wins, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I think. I mean, I think to have that happen in the locker room and to go to play the Raiders that week, right? And the way they've done this, I think it's been pretty remarkable.
Who do you like tonight?
Did I see Amon-Ra is going to be questionable? I think he might not play, which is huge.
That's huge.
Pretty big.
That's pretty big. I'm rolling with Dallas, man. There's something they're cooking with something right now, and I like it.
I'm starting to like him now since you said that about your friend being the coach.
Yeah,
you like that guy.
Schottenheimer.
I love that dude.
Yeah,
and you know, all of his post game, locker room speeches are kind of fun, and it's just kind of fresh. I mean, same thing with Ben Johnson. Like, even though he's the adversary, and not supposed to like the Bears, like it's fun to watch him kind of bring that team together in the post game stuff. So
it's going to take a whole lot more for me to like the Bears.
No, I'm not saying I don't like the Bears. I like watching Ben Johnson do his stuff. You know, like it seems fun.
Yeah.
According to Ian Rappaport, this was as of yesterday. Quote: He has not practiced this week. My understanding is this is a 1 to 2 week injury, so probably most likely going to miss Thursday's game. But he has not yet been ruled out. That was as of yesterday.
Well, basically, he's going to be ruled out.
Pretty rare,
kind of unofficially ruled out.
Yeah, rare for both teams get a full week, right? Both teams played on Thanksgiving.
Right? Oh yeah,
full week of preparation.
Yeah, good call.
So I'm just curious if that favors. I don't know who. Maybe it favors.
I don't know.
Goff. I don't know. Full week of prep.
What really matters, though, is this.
That's a good point, Corey. Trying to figure out. I don't think I know what dim sum is. What is dim sum?
Isn't it a soup?
Is it?
Yeah,
Soup.
it's like a soup type thing.
Just saw a restaurant was. Did I drive by a lot that I've always wondered what dim sum is, and it's closing. And it's my fault because I never went in there because I didn't know what they sold. My fault, guys.
It's like a bun.
Maybe you just go today and just buy a ton of it, and they'll change their mind.
And then they'll never see me again. And even if it's delicious, they'll wonder why that one guy came in and ordered all that and then left him hanging. I work things out in my head like that all the time. It leads me to doing nothing.
And that's why you take that turn on 100 at 100 miles an hour.
That's exactly right. Just waiting for the police to chase me. You better come get me. I'm eating junk and watching trash.
Sir, that's not illegal.
Tommy's doing the same thing.
I want to see you again for the rest of my whole life.
The Fresno Zoo is celebrating the birth of a new southern white rhinoceros calf.
That's a huge bit.
Officials say Kayla, the mother, gave birth to a female over Thanksgiving weekend, and both are doing well under veterinary care. The calf is the 5th for Kayla. All right.
Jeez.
And the male rhino, which is named Tim. Well done, Tim. The zoo says the birth contributes to ongoing species conservation efforts. The baby is not ready to join to the exhibit, and the zoo will announce what it is later this year. But wasn't the white rhino one of the ones they said was real close to extinction?
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, shout out to Kayla Creasel and Tim Nelson on their on their new baby.
It's good that Kayla is so horny.
Look what you guys
See what
did.
you did there.
The Ryan.
No, we got it.
Yeah.
You think Tim is saying that every night? Like it's for conservation, baby.
Well, listen,
it's species conservation.
I've watched Tim hump multiple things. It would, I believe a rhino would be the least offensive that I've seen him hump.
There's going to be a weird rhino slot machine hybrid out very soon.
What a weird little story this is. Maybe you guys saw this on ProFootballTalk.com if that's a website you frequent. Roger Goodell said the NFL is considering adding a second Black Friday game. Right, the Bears and Eagles played last Friday.
Will it be half off?
No.
Half a game.
But I'm going to see if I can stump these two football guys. They both played ball. These guys both played.
Oh, then you can ask us.
Unlike some people.
Do you know why the NFL cannot play a Black Friday game after 5 p.m. on Black Friday?
Well, it's got to be a part of the players' union, right? The ruling. So why would the players' union not allow the players to play after 5 o'clock on Friday of Black Friday?
Because that means they wouldn't get any shopping done.
Vampires.
What happened?
I don't know. Maybe they would get.
This is obscure. I just wanted to know if either one of you knew.
I have no idea. They'd multiply after a certain time.
No, that's Gremlins.
Is there a female one?
Nope. Because of a federal law, the Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961.
That one.
It prohibits the NFL from televising games on Saturdays after 6 p.m. Eastern Time, on Fridays from the second weekend in September through the second weekend in December. And that was, according to ProFootballTalk.com, that was quid pro quo for the extremely valuable broadcast antitrust exemption. So if the NFL adds a second Black Friday game, it would have to conclude before 5 p.m. Central Time. There's some other rule that says it would have to start at noon at the latest. So you basically have to do, like, most likely you're going to have them slightly overlap. Otherwise, a consecutive doubleheader would be cutting it really close. Unless, as this article says, unless you just say, what are we doing here? This is an act from 1961. Can we change this law? What are we doing here? So that's also an option as well. But the numbers were gigantic on Thanksgiving. We'll get to that in a second. The numbers on Black Friday are awesome. So obviously the NFL wants to keep stacking.
It'll happen. Yeah.
Yep. What really matters, though, is this.
That'd be cool if they didn't, though. It's all right.
Did you guys watch the Eagles and Bears on Black Friday or not?
I
did not either.
No, I did not.
I missed it.
You didn't either, Ben. Were you busy or just, well, I guess, were you working on Black Friday or not?
No.
Okay. Weird. And no interest in watching Bears Eagles on Black Friday.
I think it was on.
Don't you think it's?
It was on, but I just
forgot about
Don't
it.
you think it's a college football day? I think it is.
I don't know. I sometimes just get footballed out,
Especially after Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
3 games now.
Three good games.
3 games on Thanksgiving was awesome. And
Record-breaking games. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
They were all good.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
Ooh. In Knoxville, Tennessee, police say a 70-year-old woman, faces DUI charges. She parties. After she reportedly struck 9 parked cars in an apartment complex on Tuesday.
That's it?
They were in the way.
Officers say she showed signs of impairment and did admit she'd been drinking a little alcohol after leaving the chop house.
You know how hard it is to hit 9 cars?
And then not know.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
1, sure. Maybe 2.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 9? 9.
Yeah. She should get an award.
Yeah.
It's kind of impressive.
I believe
Just hire her as a crash dummy.
Yeah. They're going to give her a free place to stay for a while.
I believe
Will she get meals?
I think they award her with a piece of paper, and then she has to pay them.
Yeah, it could be.
It goes that way as well.
9 cars.
Man. All right. Record-breaking numbers, Benjamin and Justin Gonzalez on Thanksgiving. Did you guys see the number
I did not.
that the Chiefs-Cowboys game drew? Now, the previous record, Ben, for a Thanksgiving Day game, I'll let you guess first.
12 million.
42 million.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be up there.
Cowboys and Giants in 2022. So just 3 years ago, Cowboys and Giants, 42.06 million. What do you think Chiefs-Cowboys last Thursday did?
Well, again, you bring these things up because it's going to blow our minds. 51 million.
51 million. Flash.
55.
55. Zachary, you saw it. Zach, Max?
I did not see this one. I'm going to say 50 on the dot.
I saw it.
Yep.
42 was the previous record. The Chiefs and Cowboys on Thanksgiving drew 57.2 million, making it the most watched regular season game in NFL history.
Totally.
Packers-Lions was the early game. That did 47.7, so temporarily broke the record. The Bengals and Ravens did 28.4 million, which is the most watched primetime Thanksgiving Day game ever. Just Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So...
And they've been doing that game. The primetime game has been 5 years-ish?
The third one?
Yeah.
I don't remember when they added the third one. It feels like a little bit longer than that.
Why would the numbers jump that much? That seems...
Well, first of all, the matchups were good, right?
They were,
Back in the day when the Lions were just unwatchable, that made it tough.
Yeah.
Now you had 3 on paper pretty good matchups or 3 pretty good storylines.
Yep.
And I guess people said, let's just sit around and do nothing all day. 57 million.
Man.
Wow. Good for the NFL. Unstoppable force. What really matters is this.
All right, I'm glad we got to this because this is pretty good. It was on this date, guys, December 4th, in 1928, almost 100 years ago. The Dapper Dan Hogan.
I'm a Dapper Dan man.
A saloon keeper and mob boss was killed by a car bomb. 1928. Car bomb. Somebody planted a car bomb under the floorboards of his new Paige, P-A-I-G-E, Paige coupe. Doctors worked all day to try to save him. Racketeers, police characters, businessmen all queued up at the hospital to donate blood for their ailing friend, who was known as the Irish Godfather. Dapper Dan Hogan.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Since you and I both love the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
Anybody else here love that movie? Because it's fantastic. Coen Brothers, no?
great.
Ben?
I saw it.
Oh, man, I love it.
Yeah. I was like, that's fine.
I didn't know Dapper Dan was a real thing at all until you just said it.
Right. I
just assumed it was from the movie.
Right.
I didn't know that was real.
Dapper Dan.
Did he really have hair products, or is that that's the nod to him?
I don't know, but I do know this.
That would be unbelievable
He
if he's a
slipped into
mob boss.
coma and died around 9 p.m. His murder is still unsolved. His murder happened just off 7th Street in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Really? No kidding.
That's right. Hogan was a pillar of the Twin Cities underworld. His downtown saloon, the Green Lantern, catered to and laundered money, of course. But that's what they say. I don't believe it.
If he had Twin Cities connections, there's got to be no chance that the Coen brothers didn't do that on purpose.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still
They're
believe
detailed.
in his innocence.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he didn't do it.
He catered to bank robbers, bootleggers, safe crackers, which, I mean, come on.
Safe cracker?
Don't call me that. Like, I'm a dangerous man. I might be a cracker.
Gotta really narrow it down when you're looking for people.
But I mean,
it can't be Max. It can't be Max.
I'm ruled out for once.
He's out.
I'm not in this lineup.
Our next bachelorette
Not
is
that guy.
is Susie. Susie, what are you looking for in a man? I just want a safe cracker.
Oh, welcome to Minnesota.
Anyway, he was an expert at diffusing petty arguments, keeping feuds from getting out of hand, and the what was called the Morning Tribune, which later became the Star Tribune, said he kept the heat out of town, which made him a friend of many lawbreakers and a valuable asset to the people.
He was a peacekeeper.
He was.
He was Dapper Dan.
Yeah, he is said to have been responsible for keeping Minneapolis-St. Paul from becoming the bloody town that Chicago did.
Wow.
But he was killed by a car bomb off 7th Street in St. Paul.
Probably by Capone.
How dare you? Capone was innocent of all charges.
I feel like Dapper Dan was just misunderstood.
Capone was the opposite of a safe cracker. He was extremely dangerous.
When do things escalate beyond petty?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Well,
hey,
Probably.
guys, hey,
Yeah.
calm down now. He's got a right to speak now. Hey,
It's a good
let's see,
20s
right.
voice.
Don't get your trousers in a bunch, see? Yeah.
Hey, can you read the part of the article again where it says like what he was good at, the petty argument part?
Sure.
What does it say?
I said, let's see. He was an expert at diffusing petty arguments.
Keep going. What was
keeping
it?
feuds from getting out of hand
And
keeping the heat out of town.
so he's essentially Chad Abbott.
That's a great point. You're right.
That's what Chad's entire job is just diffusing petty arguments.
Yeah. But the mob kept giving
Keeping the heat
him responsibilities for other gangs, even out-of-city gangs that he didn't really want to have to deal with.
Right.
Don't start your car today, Abbott.
It says here he died by drop foot.
Oh, the drop foot.
The assailants gave him a well-placed whack on the back.
Hey, quit dragging your foot, see? Oh, my God. He's always taking shrapnel.
Oh, my God, that's so
did
good.
Dapper Dan, it sounds like.
Man.
He's a safe cracker.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I will say one thing. The mobsters are great about committing murder and never getting caught.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
They don't do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, they don't do it.
There's so many unsolved mafia murders.
Yeah, man.
Just a car bomb.
Yeah.
Just your random car bomb.
Yeah, remember Clooney?
Did somebody have a ring cam?
No, not at the time. And if they did, they would have just told us they saw a coyote in their backyard. Remember when Clooney says, I don't want fop, God dang it. I'm a Dapper Dan, man. It's such a good
I'll
bit.
take 5 of those hairnets.
God, I love that movie so much.
It's so good, man. December 4th, 1928, a nitroglycerin explosive.
Oh, see, I learned something today.
Lost a legend.
Yep, and the car's undercarriage. And by the way, when he pressed his foot on the pedal, the bomb went off and nearly severed his right leg. He died from blood loss.
Oh,
God. That wasn't pretty.
Yep.
Man, so far before Goodfellas or Casino or any of those mob movies in the 90s.
Ah, how cool.
That's awesome. I mean, not that he got blown up in a car, but
why is there
almost
no
100 years
plaque
ago.
honoring Dapper Dan?
Well, let's make this Dapper Dan Day.
Yeah, Dapper Dan
Dapper Dan Day!
We're going to find out this is like Columbus, that he was so much more problematic. It's going to be in the Star Tribune, like Power Trip Morning Show praises well-known, child abuser,
This was
racist.
no safe cracker.
Yeah, he's just the worst. The opposite of Dapper. The news is next. Fargo Flash is here. Ben Lieber is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Roads picking up some steam across the metro area as we work our way through our Thursday. Westbound 94 hung up Radio Drive to 494, but the bigger issue is 2 right lanes remain blocked. Westbound 94 at Dale Street, all because of an earlier crash. It'll be stop and go back to Highway 52 at this point. I'm Dominic Fortini, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is furnished by Genuine.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before. Furnished by Genuine.
Wild defenseman Zach Bogosian is one of only 4 players left in the NHL who does not wear a visor. So now you can spend the rest of your day thinking about who the other 3 players are. You're welcome. Not weird. Wild.
Wild fans are the best in the league. Continue to be there and bring the noise all season long at Grand Casino Arena. Get your tickets today at wild.com/tickets.
No more waiting. Your goals start now. This Cyber Monday, take your workouts around the world with Nordic Track and iFit. Save big on treadmills, bikes, and rowers at NordicTrack.com. Nordic Track. Train anywhere. Explore everywhere.
Is your home ready for the holidays? You know and I know we're all having people over in the next couple of months. You want your home to be as clean as possible. That's where Zero Res comes in. They can basically clean every surface in your home. I've been using them for over a decade. It doesn't matter if it is a pet accident, somebody spilling, general maintenance. Zero Res is the way to go for the holidays and for beyond. So get out in front of this and get clean now. Don't miss this deal. This month, 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139, and you can take $50 off your air duct cleaning if you ask for the KFAN special when you call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with over 21,000 reviews. That's a lot of people that have experienced the comfort of knowing their home is clean when they're having people over. So beat the rush and book today. Call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com and say you want the KFAN special. Spell it backward or forward, it spells the same. It's Zero Res.
Nothing up my sleeve, and presto!
Oh boy, not Wade the Magnificent again.
That's right, little brother. Telling folks to hurry before these end-of-the-year tax credits disappear.
That's no trick. You can get up to $5,600 in tax incentives and rebates.
With a new high-efficiency furnace and AC system from Pronto.
But hurry, come January, these incentives
go up in smoke.
Call a Pronto specialist
and learn how much you can save
at ProntoHeat.com.
Guys, you want to win the holidays? Go to Arthur's Jewelers in Roseville for the Shy Creation event, December 4th through the 6th.
Meet the Shy Creation designers, the trendsetters behind diamond jewelry women everywhere are obsessed with.
50% off! Arthur's Jewelers Roseville will help you get it right.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Hey, it's Ben Lieber, former professional football player. You know, as a linebacker, I know winning takes grit. It takes heart, and it takes a smart playbook put together by smart coaches. The same is true for personal injury litigation. That's why I trust the lawyers at Mesh, Besher & Spence. They know Minnesota's legal system, and they will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. If you've been injured on a job, in a car accident, or dealing with personal injury, call the lawyers at Mesh, Besher & Spence or visit meshbesher.com. That's meshbesher.com.
Ulta Beauty's big holiday beauty sale is back with up to 50% off must-have gifts. Shop irresistible deals like the Shark Beauty Flex Style and Benefit Cosmetics travel size mascaras. With new offers weekly, same-day pickup or delivery, and our trusted associates, we make holiday shopping effortless. Head into Ulta Beauty today. Ulta Beauty. Gifting happens here.
Bradshaw and Bryant, seeking justice for the injured. Online at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
This report is sponsored by the St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show.
The nation's largest ice fishing event is back. Get ready for the St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show presented by Clam. Shop hot deals, meet pros, and register for a chance to win the ultimate ice fishing giveaway. All at the St. Paul River Center December 5th through the 7th. Get tickets at stpaulicefishingshow.com.
Fan forecast.
Is 3 below right now. We're warming up to 15 today, mostly sunny.
Wolves back. Fire at the buzzer and hit it! Hear the howl live tonight on the Minnesota Timberwolves channel on the free iHeartRadio app.
Yeah, baby!
Join KFAN's Corey Cope December 8th at Eagle Street in St. Paul for Coors Light Hockey Night. Drop by starting at 7 o'clock to pregame for Minnesota versus Seattle. Enjoy ice-cold Coors Light specials and play trivia for your chance to win great prizes, including sweet tickets to a game in January. Get the full details now at KFAN.com. Make the keyword calendar.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Tell me about it, big boy.
It's heating up, folks. WorldJuniorsMN26.com. Get your tickets now. There's all sorts of different packages. You can do the full session. You can do a single game, all that stuff. Available, WorldJuniorsMN26.com. World Juniors coming to town very soon. Best hockey players in the world. It's going to be great.
I got to learn more about St. Paul crime. This is fascinating.
It's fascinating stuff. Well, have you done the caves and all that stuff?
I haven't, no. I'm afraid of stuff like that, but I might try it just because it's cool. Listen to this, man. Listen to this. Dapper Dan, the guy we were just talking about, Irish-American organized crime figure, who was innocent, by the way, in my opinion, political fixer, and boss of St. Paul, Minnesota's Irish mob, both before and during Prohibition. Following Hogan's 1928 murder, his former position as leader of organized crime in St. Paul was taken over by Lithuanian Jewish gangster and former Hogan associate Harry Sawyer and his ally, corrupt police chief Big Tom Brown. They did not share Hogan's distaste for unnecessary violence. The collusion with both the Dillinger and Barker Karpers gangs resulted in some of the most infamous crimes of the Depression era and in the rise of the Federal Bureau of Investigation under J. Edgar Hoover. All of that in St. Paul.
Wow.
Who knew?
I didn't.
There's a lot going on.
I know.
You know the other fascinating thing that I looked up during the break is that Dapper Dan actually dressed like a slob.
Is that right?
The opposite
So
of
not
dapper.
that dapper.
Yeah. He was,
he was a man after my own heart.
Sweatpants with shorts over the top.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of the history of the Twin Cities, Benjamin, you've asked me over the years that, like, have I learned a bunch of stuff while I do initials clues, right? Where I basically have to do book reports. And my answer is always, I don't know how much of it I actually retain, right? It's probably in the back of my brain somewhere, but it's just, it's the cost of doing business. Do you feel, in how many years have you been at Twin Cities Live now?
Maybe 3.5.
Do you feel like in the 3.5 years you've been there, you've learned so much about the Twin Cities in Minnesota that you would have never known existed because you didn't have to see stories or learn? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, you must be super connected.
Well,
right?
You find out all these little hidden gems that the rest of us don't know about.
So yes, I don't retain it. I just know that, okay, I know there's a website that I can refer to if I need to. And there's people that I can email to say, hey, there was like this great little restaurant in Monticello. What was that again?
What was the name of that? But you just even referenced the caves. Like, have you learned about the caves through Twin Cities Live?
No, I remember stuff like, calling the herbs that you put in a soup the aromatics. I'll remember things like that.
Wow.
Which
they're
I've
playing
never.
the Fillmore next week.
Yeah, I've never used that term ever.
The
but,
aromatics.
I am getting T-salified. Is like they like to say that inside the office about me. So there are different aspects like that, and even I'll say things at home, and my kids will be like, "What? Like that's not how you talk."
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Abby, are we not having aromatics?
Yeah.
What is the deal here?
Wait till you get home today and you're like, yeah, kids, move.
Calm down now. Calm down. Turn the lights off. The coppers are outside.
Now, your kids are too old, but that could have been like a Twin Cities boogeyman. Like, you better go to bed or Dapper Dan will get you. He'll slit your throat, or at least Big Tom Brown.
Yeah, when I just walk around with a cane and spin it around. I'm Dapper Dan.
Love it.
Do you think Big Tom Brown was big, or do you think he was like my size?
What?
And it was
He looked like Ichabod Crane.
Yeah. We'll find out more because now I'm obsessed. Speaking of obsessed, my top story of the day is the Powerball.
Ooh,
What's it at now?
It's up there again. No one won the jackpot
Damn
last
it, I
night.
bought tickets at Holiday.
I know. We were all hoping you weren't going to be here today.
That makes all of us.
The estimated jackpot for Saturday's drawing going to be about $820 million.
Oh, nice.
Cash option around 383. Some players did luck out, however, with $2 million tickets sold. One in Kentucky and one in
Mississippi,
Florida. Sorry.
Oh, that's not where I bought mine. I bought mine at the Holiday in Champlin.
That's close, yeah. Tickets are $2 each. Odds of hitting the jackpot, roughly 1 in 292 million.
You know what I think about way too often? And this is such a waste of time.
Guess.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
Is let's say I won $1 billion in the Powerball, right? Then the taxes come out and you walk with, let's say, a half a bill.
Yep.
I'm so dumb. I'm basically like, how quickly could I become a billionaire? How fast could I invest and take 400 or 500 million and make it $1 billion?
Yeah.
5 years? 10 years?
I bet you'd take like 10 years.
Maybe 10?
Yeah.
Depends, because you're not going to invest all 500 million, right? You got to keep some of it.
Yeah.
You got to have some of it liquid.
You're just live check to check so you can get to $1 billion.
Right, just so I can be a billionaire as fast as possible. I don't know. I would just wonder. Because that would be fun to win it and then eventually be a billionaire.
Well, if you're aggressive, you could probably go pretty fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Would you want to be a billionaire on paper or like legit have $1 billion in cash?
Little column A, little column B.
Yeah.
Both. Why not both?
Because you can
Dream
invest
big.
in sports teams or something like that. And like on paper, you're asset-wise, you've got $1 billion.
Look, I'm going to need to move some money, so I want it to be as liquid as possible.
Yeah.
I got to be able to put it on a roulette table on a whim, you know?
Yeah.
What you feeling?
Whatever the opposite of Dav is.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just going to have to sit down with a calculator and see how many years I think I have left on Earth to see how much money I can spend per day.
Per day.
I'm not investing in a damn thing if I win the Powerball.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just keep it all for yourself. No,
Right.
Why risk it?
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, can I share a story from last night? Kind of the main story that I've got for you guys today.
Oh, my Lord. Yes,
This,
please.
you know, so we have, I think collectively in this room, we meet people out in public and it's like most time 99% like great interactions, right? Sometimes the conversation gets a little awkward because of,
They hate you.
Well, this particular case, I don't think the guy hated me, but he says very interesting conversation. So I won't say where I was at last night, but I'm out and about with my family.
Maynard's.
And this gal's like, hey, you're the guy from Twin Cities Live. I'm like, yeah, hi. And she's talking to this guy next to him, and he's wearing a Green Bay Packers stocking cap. And so she makes a crack about him being a Packers fan, talking to me or whatever, and he's like, oh, we just kind of go back and forth. He's like, yeah, I really appreciate what you do on the radio and all this. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate that, thank you. And he's like, I I do remember you playing for the Vikings. I go, oh, yeah. I was like, well, it's kind of a long time ago. He's like, yeah, I mean, you weren't the best. Oh, but you tried really hard.
Oh, cool.
And I really appreciate your effort out there. That's literally what he said.
I appreciated your effort.
He goes, I really appreciate your effort out there.
Thank you.
That's what I said. I'm like, well,
thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
I guess.
You know what you should have said?
You never played ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have said
you
that.
wouldn't know. You never
would
played.
know.
Yeah.
I played ball. You didn't.
Yeah.
Douche.
Yeah, that's kind of awkward.
So
I don't like this guy.
I did
Why do
say
people
when he
do
said
that?
that, I was like,
should have pushed him over.
yeah, my response was like, well, that was my intention, is to go out there and play with a lot of effort there, bud. So,
Oh, man.
wow. I'm like,
That got kind of heated.
I was like, you don't have to say anything.
You don't have to say anything.
You don't have to say anything. Like, I'm not looking for compliments.
You
here.
weren't the best.
I'm actually walking to the cashier to go pay to get out of here with my family.
Weird.
You don't have to say anything.
Was this a big dude, little dude, in between dude?
No, he was
Young dude?
he was normal looking guy. I mean,
You said he had a Packer hat on?
he had a Packer hat on.
Did you
Was he drunk?
at any point threaten to go
he was
flip over his
working there.
four-wheeler?
So take your snowmobile, sir.
I don't want you to incriminate yourself, but just nod if.
He's dead.
I'll just say that he shouldn't start his car.
Ooh, Big Ben.
Dapper.
Ben, is there
Ben over
anything
here.
that could make you happier this morning? Anything could lift your spirits a little bit?
Sure.
What about sugar?
Sure.
What about people wishing you a happy birthday or something?
Oh, is
interested?
Jill behind me?
Not interested?
Yes. You want to bring it in?
I mean, there's like
Yeah.
1,000
Yeah,
people
that
in the
would- that
studio
would
behind
really-
you.
Close, Ben.
I mean, that really brightened my day.
Yeah,
'Cause
well, you know what?
last
It's great.
night was
Hey, man, but at least you tried.
I tried.
You tried
That's so
really
cute
hard.
that you got to the NFL and you tried.
not only did I try, but my efforts were noticed.
And Ben, you do not look like you're turning 60 today. I just
Look at that.
you look great.
That looks like a dapper Ben.
It
Look
does.
at that.
Look at you.
Let's see what this
Oh
is.
man!
here.
I mean, when
Look
it comes in,
at that
it
cake.
comes in a cardboard box to protect it.
Wow.
Boom.
Don't bite the head off.
Boom.
No, don't start the car.
Boom.
Yeah, don't push on the gas pedal.
Oh my gosh,
Boom.
Ben.
Boom.
That is
Boom.
Somebody
Are we
put a
able to see
lot of
this on
effort
KFAN.com/watch
Oh,
right
yeah.
now?
into this. Just like Ben tried in the
Here's
NFL.
the big reveal. Thanks, Justin.
Oh, jeez. Look at that giant
Whoa,
Vikings
look at
helmet
that.
cake.
that is amazing.
Jill, you're the best.
Look at that.
Look at this. Oh.
That's going to make Twin Cities live. That'll be in the opening segment today. I almost guarantee it. Look at this.
Pretty good for an
Or at least on his
All
actual
right, Jill,
birthday.
come here.
Look at that, man.
Oh,
Thank you. That's so nice. Always so nice. Always so thoughtful.
That's awesome.
Turn it around.
Calm down.
right, eyes.
Oh, and the cake.
There we go.
All
Can
right.
maybe move the mic out of the way here? There we go.
I mean,
not a
dude,
mic.
it looks like a real screw. That is awesome.
Whoa.
I don't know. How do they do that? Man.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't know how they do that. I really don't. They get all the details.
Yeah.
You know what? And I think they even got my attached earlobes. That's really good.
You
really
attached
did.
earlobes?
I do have attached earlobes, yeah.
Is that right?
Well, look at the scruff too. You know.
Yeah, even oh my gosh, they even got like a little bit of the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
Look at you riding that helmet.
Calm down.
Okay.
The hey, cake Ben looks a little bit like Charlie Brown.
A little bit, yeah. He got it done. He got it done.
Oh,
It's
flat
okay.
in the back.
Is it your birthday
yeah.
or Zach's?
If it was Zach's birthday, those legs would be spread a little bit more.
I got the ball in the right spot.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
ball shot.
awesome, man. If you're not looking at KFAN.com/watch, you should.
That is amazing.
The
Here.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
Jelly, who makes that cake again?
Is it Battered Spoon again, or who'd you go to this time? Battered Spoon again.
Battered
Man.
Spoon. Battered
Well
Spoon, thank you
done.
so much. You guys are amazing.
Look at
And you guys gave me a flathead, but that's okay.
Man.
Happy
You know?
birthday, Ben.
Look at little
Charlie
Ben.
Brown, Ben. That's awesome.
Look at you.
I'll have to wear one of those helmets like the kids have to wear. Just
The,
to reshape my head.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the Guardian caps,
That
but you
one I
mean
thought
when
you
they're
meant.
younger.
Yeah,
Great
no.
posture.
Yeah, I got a really really good posture.
You really do.
Oh, they even got the cleats.
You know what?
Look, they like put little cleats on.
Attention to detail.
You know what that player on top of that helmet looks like? A guy who tries hard.
That guy gives a
Effort guy.
lot of
Yeah,
effort.
a lot of effort, man.
You know, I'm on the scouting report. Try hard white guy. That's what that's what it was.
Endless motor.
Endless motor.
Not bad for a cracker.
Made a few tackles.
It's one of those safe crackers.
Yeah.
It's not the best cake.
Not the best.
Not the best cake.
But they tried.
I can see the effort.
Wow, that's really cool, man. Imagine that. That's real cool. I
Yeah,
watched
this
some of
is
that holiday edition of Is It Cake or whatever the
Yeah,
hell
with
that
Mikey
name is.
Day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I don't know how they
I don't
do
know
it.
how they do it. It's crazy.
That show's addicting. That's
It
a
is.
show on paper that I would hate, but
I
my
know.
family likes it. So once in a while, I'll get caught in the Is It Cake vortex.
Yeah.
And I've watched like 6 episodes in a row, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I don't know if any of these are cakes. I've just wasted my whole afternoon.
Yeah.
God dang it. But he's such a likable guy. I love Mikey Day.
Hey, Fargo, can you stay one more segment? We didn't hardly talk college football at all.
This would be really hard, this cake, to actually put a knife into, wouldn't it?
Well,
This
that's
is
the
perfect.
thing. It's like
This is a perfect cake.
obviously I'm going to take it home, but I don't even really want to cut into it.
I don't think you can. I mean, it's a perfect cake.
Well, can I
For an
ask the
effort guy.
awkward question then?
What?
Zach, you want an hour with it?
I only need like 30 seconds.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Asking for a friend. Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is Chris Hockey, and I can vouch for that. With daily schedules to every corner of Minnesota and to thousands of destinations across the country, it's the most convenient way to travel. Jefferson's luxury motor coaches offer free passenger Wi-Fi and individual charging outlets so you can stay connected. Ride comfortably and confidently knowing you're traveling with Minnesota's best transportation company of 2024. Don't wait. Seats are going fast. Book online at jeffersonlines.com today. jeffersonlines.com.
Vikings Commanders, Sunday at noon. On the audio home for Vikings football, FM 100.3, KFAN, The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
Score big at Hy-Vee with the Vikings Victory Bundle. For just $30, you receive 4 hamburger patties, 4 boneless pork chops, 4 brats, and 4 chicken breasts. And the deal doesn't end there. You also will receive 30 cents fuel saver. Save on meat and fuel at Hy-Vee.
Open your free iHeartRadio app. Search Next Chapter with TD Jakes. That's NXT Chapter. And listen now.
When your home needs a hero, call Hero Home Services. From furnace repairs to full system replacement, they deliver fast, reliable heating solutions all year long. Call Hero Home Services at 612-900-2021.
Man, what do you need? You know how you could be your own hero this holiday season is get that person in your life who perhaps is hard to buy for a Radco gift card. Now stay with me for a second. I'm on radco.com right now. Let's say you went on to radco.com and you're looking around. You're like, I don't know. Maybe they need a tonneau cover. Maybe they need WeatherTech mats. Maybe they just need a sweet cup holder for their giant vat of coffee they drink every morning. Or maybe you say to yourself, I have no idea what they need, but I know they have it at Radco. Radco gift card is perfect. There's the Twin Cities location. There's one in St. Cloud. Go to radco.com. You can order on there. You can look around on there, or go to one of the locations. The one right out in Plymouth, right off 494. There's one right near you. Gear up your ride this Christmas, or gear up their ride this Christmas. Shop right now at radco.com. Radco, your truck accessory pro store. It's your truck. Have it your way.
Get the perfect holiday gift. Chanhassen Dinner Theater's gift cards never expire and can be used for any show. White Christmas, the concert series, Stevie Ray's Comedy Cabaret, or coming soon, the high-rolling musical spectacular Guys and Dolls. Visit chanhassendt.com.
No more waiting. Your goals start now. This Cyber Monday, take your workouts around the world with Nordic Track and iFit. Save big on treadmills, bikes, and rowers at NordicTrack.com. Nordic Track. Train anywhere. Explore everywhere.
Is your home ready for the holidays? You know and I know we're all having people over in the next couple of months. You want your home to be as clean as possible. That's where Zero Res comes in. They can basically clean every surface in your home. I've been using them for over a decade. It doesn't matter if it is a pet accident, somebody's spilling, general maintenance, Zero Res is the way to go for the holidays and for beyond. So get out in front of this and get clean now. Don't miss this deal. This month, 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139, and you can take $50 off your air duct cleaning if you ask for the KFAN special when you call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with over 21,000 reviews. That's a lot of people that have experienced the comfort of knowing their home is clean when they're having people over. So beat the rush and book today. Call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com and say you want the KFAN special. Spell it backward or forward, it spells the same. It's Zero Res.
Nothing up my sleeve, and presto!
Oh boy, not Wade the Magnificent again.
That's right, little brother. Telling folks to hurry before these end-of-the-year tax credits disappear.
That's no trick. You can get up to $5,600 in tax incentives and rebates.
With a new high-efficiency furnace and AC system from Pronto.
But hurry, come January, these incentives
go up in smoke.
Call a Pronto specialist
and learn how much you can save
at ProntoHeat.com.
Hey there, friends. It's Ben Lieber. Finding the perfect holiday gift has never been easier. For my wife, a gift card to Woodhouse Spa is always a home run and gets me major points. She can choose from over 70 signature services like massages and facials that leave her feeling totally relaxed and restored. The team at Woodhouse is the absolute best when it comes to pampering your loved one. And for a limited time, get this, receive a luxury satin robe free with every qualifying gift card purchase. Visit Woodhouse Spa in Maple Grove, Woodbury, or Roseville.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time to give and to receive. Hey, it's Chris Hockey, and this December, when you partner with Builders and Remodelers for your home improvement project, you'll get the same great value and savings on windows, sidings, doors, and roofing. But that's not all. We'll also give you up to $500 worth of groceries to help make your family's holiday gathering even more special. And because the holidays are about giving back, we're donating a matching gift to Second Harvest Heartland. Are you ready to transform your home and make a difference this season? Visit buildersandremodelers.com.
Fine jewelry backed by our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Vikings Commanders Sunday at noon on your audio home for Vikings football. FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Morning Show as we celebrate the birth of Ben Jesus Lieber.
He's an effort guy.
He is.
BJL.
That's what we call him.
Your actual birthday is what, Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
46?
So I'll be working. 47.
47?
Wow. Dude, it just gets better from here.
Yeah, right? I wish that were the case.
You know what? In some ways it is. In some ways it is.
Right. Speaking of getting older,
it's better
Ben,
than the alternative.
Since you are about to turn 47, do you have the iHeartRadio app?
Okay.
Because I was wondering if you found out what your average listening age is.
My average listening age on another app told me that.
You mean on the iHeartRadio app?
Yeah. Well, correct. Yeah.
Told you it was what?
Truth be told, I've never. Anyway. Anyway, 27 or 26.
Oh,
I
you
think
skew
is
younger. Is that because do your kids listen to your account, or your music is just that young?
No, it's
Is that because you're hanging out with babes?
What were some of your top artists of 2025?
Morgan
Wallen. Morgan Wallen, okay.
Morgan Wallen,
Yep.
Post Malone.
Yeah.
All right, you're skewing younger.
Our 21 Pilots was on there.
Now we're going.
Calvin Harris.
Yeah. Yep. The former Cowboys.
And then on the very bottom was kind of old school hip hop stuff.
Okay.
It was, yeah.
So you skew late 20s. Good for you.
Like
Way to
26,
stay
27,
young.
something like that.
Oh, young.
Yeah.
Well done.
We always hear this kind of thing, but one of the things about being an athlete is that when you get injured, suddenly no one cares about you.
Oh, it's
If
for
people
sure.
forget
Yeah,
about you, right?
you have a
written off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're radioactive.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I had that yesterday. I was like, and I feel bad. I'm saying, if he's listening, my apologies.
Ooh.
When I heard this about Ty Chandler being reactivated, I was like,
oh, who's he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Decided today to open up Ty Chandler's window. Wow. He's been doing a really good job working his way back, and with timing is good with Corey Kiner getting poached by the Cardinals off of our practice squad. So having Ty out there will be really good to have him back.
I forgot about him.
Do you remember when he got hurt?
No.
first game of the season. I believe on the opening kickoff.
Oh, I think
of the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Well, here's another
You're
one.
right. I remember that.
I forgot we have Rondell Moore.
Well, he got hurt in the preseason,
that's
right?
true, too.
I know,
Like
but
3 plays.
Yeah.
Would he be eligible to be?
I think.
Well, he's hurt.
I think he's hurt.
Yeah, right,
hurt.
right, yeah,
Yeah,
he's out.
I think
He's
he's going to
ACL,
be.
right?
He might not be back until next season.
Hopefully.
for us or anybody else.
Ty Chandler, number 32 in your hearts, injured his knee during Week 1 game of 2025 versus Chicago. Played through the remainder of the game despite the injury. Even returned a kickoff to help seal the win. On September 11th of 2025, the Vikings placed Chandler on injured reserve because of that injured knee. And he's been reactivated to return again.
Yeah.
So.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, and Aaron Jones' shoulder, we need healthy bodies.
Absolutely.
Yeah. In that vein, it is probably time for a little bit of sports. Would you guys agree with that?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it right.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Please stop. Please.
Agreed. Flash, anything you want to discuss Gopher related
Let's
before
go.
you get out of here in a little bit?
Let's talk college football.
Sure.
We'll talk more Gophers next week in terms of what they're doing with their roster, but this is a big weekend. So you could think about all of the college football playoff seeding is going to be figured out the next 5 days. And this coming weekend's a big weekend. This is the conference championship weekends. There's 9 games in college football. We'll talk about our bet here before we leave. But most of the seeding's kind of set. There's probably about 8 teams that are guaranteed locks. Like think of like a team like Ole Miss and Oklahoma. They're sitting there between like 6 and 8 in the college football playoff rankings. They didn't make their conference championship, so regardless of what happens, they're in. But the games that could create total chaos, and there will possibly be total chaos, are a couple of them. So the first thing is Duke, which is 7-5, but finished 6-2 in their conference, is in the conference championship as a 7-5 team versus Virginia. And Duke gets in because 5 teams in that conference tied at 6-2, and the tiebreaker is who has the best winning percentages of the teams that they beat, right? And last week there was 2 big upsets. Miami beat Pittsburgh, so Pittsburgh went from 1 loss to 2 losses. And then Cal, on a last-second 52-yard field goal, beat SMU, which had 1 loss, and they go to 2. So no one even thought that Duke would be in. Well, now Duke, the smartest kids in college football, have a chance to beat Virginia, which they did lose to a couple weeks ago, 34-17. But if the smart kids, which I never bet against the smart kids, if the smart kids pull off the upset, Virginia is out as a college football playoff because the conference champion would get in, or the 5 highest-rated conference champions get in. Well, dude, Duke's not on the radar. So Duke wins that game. The ACC is out of the college football playoff, which is crazy. Which then what happens is you then have likely 2 non-Power 4 conference champions that get in. And so there's a game between North Texas and Tulane, right? The powers of college football. That winner's going to get in for sure. And then James Madison plays some garbage team, Troy. And James Madison, if they win, which they probably will, they'll get in. So so it's the last game of the weekend, but Virginia loses to Duke. There's major chaos, and you have 2 kind of garbage teams in the college football playoff. The next thing that happens is Ben's conference. If BYU beats Texas Tech, which probably won't happen, but again, hard to beat a team twice. If BYU pulls off that upset, they get in. So now you move Notre Dame out for sure. And then what likely happens is Alabama, if they lose, they probably become the first team in the 12-team format that gets in as the 12th seed with 3 losses. Whoa. So there's actually a lot of so if you're a college football geek like me, these games this weekend really do matter because I think chaos sets in, and a lot of what's going to happen this weekend is kind of the eye test, right? Indiana plays Ohio State. Indiana or Ohio State, if that's a close game, the loser of that game will still be a top 4 pick and have a bye week 1 of the playoffs, which is amazing.
Wow. Can you guys quickly give your opinions and explain the college football calendar? Because obviously with Lane Kiffin, a lot of people are complaining about this shouldn't be a thing that's even possible, that a team that's 11-1 and fighting for a national championship has to have their coach go because he's going to take another job. It would be, can you imagine if KOC just left and took the Bears job? I mean, I know that doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't happen in any other sport.
That's what it is.
And Lane Kiffin just leaves, and now Ole Miss is still potentially a national champion without him.
Yep, and I think the difference is in the NFL, you cannot talk to a potential candidate until their season's over. Well, in college football, it's wide open. If you go back...
So what can we do, though? How can we fix this?
They could change the rules. They
can do whatever they want to do. They just never do. Yeah. They don't ever make any rules.
There has to be a commissioner of college football that manages it across 134 teams in all the conferences that sets a calendar. The calendar has to align to the academic calendar, but the first thing that needs to be set is a college football playoff that actually happens and concludes in the month of December.
Yep.
And then when you have a championship game on New Year's Day, then the portal can open up after that game on January 2nd, and any coach can go wherever they want starting January 2nd. But that's the only way to clean it up. And the reason why that's so important is most colleges are back on campus for that second semester by mid-January. So you have to have a portal player commit and start school in mid-January. So the start date that you have to work from is when does that second semester start in general. And that's why we're gonna come into the studio and break down a college football championship game that's on January 20th. Yeah. It's just too late.
Yeah.
And that's where the calendar is so messed up. And when you do that, you think of like Ole Miss having this record year. Well, and again, I think there's just so much noise around the program. It's a major distraction. And it could mess with their chance to be a national champion. It's dumb. It's totally avoidable.
To muddy everything up even more, there was one of the two national signing days yesterday. So
there's yes. Go ahead. Yes, correct.
Correct.
Yep. Yep. The major one.
Yes, because there is another one.
Yep. So think of Penn State. They haven't hired a coach. They didn't sign anybody.
Right.
My gosh.
So for my alma mater, our head coach stepped away yesterday. He retired. Chris Kleiman retired at Kansas State.
He left North Hennepin?
Found a better job.
Yeah. So they hire back Colin Klein, who was at K-State as a quarterback and as a coach, went to Texas A&M as the offensive coordinator, now is coming back. Well, all of this happens on National Signing Day, which wasn't National Signing Day, 10 years ago? Like they added this early December.
Yep.
They moved it up. So these kids are out there choosing schools, and all of a sudden the school that you maybe want to go to, the head coach retires on the day that you're going to sign with that team. Now, Kansas State's just an example, but it happens kind of all over the place. And then all of a sudden now Colin Klein may be having these recruits that he's recruiting to Texas A&M that he's got to be like, hey, hold on, guys.
Yeah.
I'm kind of talking to Kansas State right now. So how does that kind of legally with tampering, and I'm sure, is it Elko, the head coach at Texas A&M?
Yep.
I'm sure he'd be pissed if he found out that his departing offensive coordinator was trying to woo these other kids to Kansas State. Like, the whole thing is completely messed up. And the NCAA, along with the NIL stuff and everything that's going on, they do nothing. They are legitimately
so dumb.
An empty, hollow governing body.
Totally.
There are 4 letters there that stand for nothing. They don't do anything.
Yeah. Totally agree.
And they have the power to do something.
They should totally change
They do
it.
nothing.
Good stuff.
So our bet this week, Ben gave 3 options. I'm trying to close the gap here. I'm going to lose to Ben, but I'm trying to minimize the payment. So this week he sends me, I'll take Ohio State over Indiana. Oh, really? I'll take Georgia over Alabama. Oh, really? But then
I took all the favorites.
He did. So he said Texas Tech minus 12.5.
Yes.
Now Texas Tech just beat this team 29-7.
Yeah.
BYU. But you can't let 12.5 points sit out there. So I'm taking BYU.
I like it.
Plus 12.5.
Yeah.
And Ben's got he's going Texas Tech.
I take that, Fargo. That's good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good bet. But I love the game that everyone should watch this weekend is it will be really fun to see Chris Hockey's Indiana Hoosiers compete on the biggest stage of college football, the Big Ten Championship this weekend, to see if they can hang. And quite candidly, I think they're going to hang. It's, 3.5, 4.5 points. And you watch to see. We talked about coaching changes. The Ohio State offensive coordinator, the dude that calls the plays, just took the head job at the University of South Florida.
Yeah, Heartline.
So again, there's this whole chaos in college football. not just the head coaches, but affects the coordinators, I think that's a major distraction for Ohio State. Watch Indiana pull off the upset.
Thanks, Flash. Appreciate it, man.
Bye.
See you guys.
Vikings news with Ben Lieber after this Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. Delays continue to build across the metro area. Crews cleared an earlier crash westbound 94 right near Dale Street, but as traffic filters through, we still have delays back into Johnson Parkway. Southbound 35W, a crash on the right shoulder at County Road E2 slows down travel back into 694. Westbound 94 hung up approaching 494.
This report is sponsored by O'Keefe's Working Hands Hand Cream.
Listen, if rubbing your hands together sounds like this, you need O'Keefe's Working Hands Hand Cream. It instantly relieves extremely dry, cracked hands. O'Keefe's, look for the green package.
This holiday season, don't just give a gift. Score big with something meaningful, beautiful, and guaranteed to make them feel loved. Make your play at Continental Diamond, locally owned and trusted by Minnesotans for more than 40 years. From stunning diamond necklaces and engagement rings to timepieces and everyday sparkle, every gift is hand-selected and crafted to become an heirloom. And with a team that never is on commission. Learn more at ContinentalDiamond.com.
The only thing between you and your best self is the start button. This Cyber Monday, explore the world with Nordic Track. From the peaks of Peru to the streets of Paris, every workout moves you somewhere new with iFit trainers leading the way. The equipment's amazing, smooth, quiet, and those screens make it all feel real. Ready to start your next workout adventure with the #1 treadmill brand in the U.S.? Shop NordicTrack.com for Cyber Monday savings. Nordic Track. Train anywhere, explore everywhere.
Every soda next to Mr. Pibb got something to say. The classics reminisce about the glory days. The doctor's giving a dissertation. The prebiotic bubbles giving TED Talks. Then there's Mr. Pibb. Sweet cherry up front, bold fizz on the follow. No pitch, no promises, just bold cherry bringing the flavor. Some sodas talk big. Mr. Pibb backs it up.
Bold kick of cherry. Hey, yo, Mr. Pibb. At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey. I got a question for you. If your bank was sold, does it feel like you got sold out? They just expect you to work with new policies and new onboarding, filling out form after form. That's exactly why now might be a great time to switch to Bell Bank. Bell is family and employee-owned, and they're here to stay, not to sell, here to stay. So if you have to make a change because your bank was sold, make a change on your terms. Do what I did a long time ago. Switch to Bell. Bell Bank. Member FDIC.
Not everybody can be good at fantasy football, and at Better, we understand that. That's why we're giving away a free $10 just for signing up. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win some cash. It's that simple. Better Picks is available in 33 states, including Texas, California, and Georgia. Download the Better app today. That's Better, B-E-T-R, and get a free $10, no deposit necessary. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
This holiday, we'll gather around the tree, lights twinkling, bells ringing, and we'll ask, why did you drink and drive?
Extra enforcement now on Minnesota roads. A message from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Tyler, I keep hearing about this Bare Brilliance diamond jewelry. What's the deal?
It's our exclusive patent-pending design. No prongs, just pure sparkle. The diamonds literally float in the skin in earrings, studs, and necklaces.
That sounds incredible and definitely something she's never seen before.
Exactly. It's sleek, modern, and so cool. And only at Arthur's Jewelers in Roseville.
So when you need a gift that actually impresses her, you go to Arthur's.
Come see the Bare Brilliance collection where diamonds shine without limits.
Arthur's Jewelers Roseville, where innovation meets romance.
For healthy, delicious food, you don't have to eat out. You can enjoy delicious meals from Healthy Choice, like their Simply Steamers grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, at home. With tasty, tender chicken, crisp veggies, and 28 grams of protein, it's what having it all tastes like.
Bradshaw and Bryant, seeking justice for the injured. Online at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
It's football season on Minnesota's audio home for the Vikings and Gophers. FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Heard all season on the free iHeart app.
Hey, you can join Max Fuller at B52 Burgers and Brew in Lakeville tonight for a Michelob Ultra Wolves watch party. Stop by from 7 to 9 to enjoy food and drink specials and register to win prizes like an Anthony Edwards jersey. Details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
All right, it is 7:48. Running a little late, so we should get right to it because Ben Lieber is here, and he is our Vikings connection.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
You weren't the worst.
No,
You tried hard.
You tried.
You really did.
Listen, all we tell our kids, right? Just give great effort.
That's
Yes.
all. That's all.
That's all I try.
And
to
I
do.
assume that's what your defensive coordinator said to you is I don't think it's great that you're out there, but I love that you're giving full
he
effort.
hated it. Yeah.
You were a tryhard.
Yeah, through gritted teeth, he was like, get out.
Get out there.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco. Thank you, Radco. We appreciate it. KOC talked yesterday about his communication with our young quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, who did practice yesterday.
It's part of the learning process of understanding, especially with the guys that are so competitive and have played a certain style and made a play to win a national championship by doing so, or whatever it is, maybe early on in their career, made a play to win a game by doing so, just the totality of it. And when a full season's worth of information and data can now tell you that needs to be a part of your refined thought process, protecting yourself and getting what you can, and it's a positive play, and then you put a period on that sentence by your ability to move on and play the next snap.
I don't know. I feel like I'm walking right into a trap, but we alluded to this yesterday, Ben. I don't know why I feel like JJ is going to play well on Sunday. Maybe because the expectation and the bar is so low.
Yeah.
That I feel like it's not going to be a disaster. I don't know why I'm just kind of vibing that this is going to be his best game.
See, this is
all 4 quarters, not just one brilliant quarter, 4 quarters of solid quarterback play.
But this is what we do. This is the brilliance of the NFL, because we have 6 days to ruminate, to get emotional after a loss, like on Monday and Tuesday. We collectively refresh. We get ready for the next opponent within the Washington Commanders. We start hearing things like this, and
then
we're like,
spin the wheel.
And we spin the wheel. We're like,
yeah.
Maybe it was good for him just to sit out with that concussion last week. He's, maybe, this new sort of mental approach that they're going to have him just go out there and not overthink things and, yes, make good decisions, but just go out there and rip it, just play football, do what you do best. Use your innate instincts of how to play football, because you've been doing it at a high level since high school and college. It sounds great. Kind of hooks me again and thinking the same thing as you. So I don't know what the reality is going to be. I hope the reality is 4 quarters of clean, maybe not explosive football. I think that's where we may all have to, even probably KOC realizes he's got to dial back a little bit. Not everything has to be explosive like he's used to having an explosive offense. Maybe just, all right, we'll pull the reins back a little bit and it'll be a little bit more conservative. And we hope that we can run against this team. They've had a kind of a shoddy run defense, but the last couple of weeks they really kind of put things together. So what are they really? Are the last 2 weeks are they really figured out in the run defense, or are they kind of a defense that's going to give up a bunch? So can we run the football against these guys and just have some play action passes and kind of have some safe throws and all that stuff? So I agree with you. The optimism is creeping up in me. But the reality of can he play 4 quarters of clean football?
Let's see how you're vibing on this. According to DraftKings, what number of yards is basically even money for JJ? So basically, what is the target number according to DraftKings for this week?
190?
God, you're good. That's the exact number.
Is it?
190 is at minus 104. So 190 is the number. What side do you take? Because if you go to 200, 200 is plus 125. Yep, and then 180's at minus 134. So even money, 190. What side do you go?
I'll take the under on that.
You go under.
I'm going to take the under on that, but I'm going to take the under and keep it clean. And let's just say the biggest thing that we come out of this is he does not throw an interception. So it'll be, under the 190, clean, quick decisions, and maybe we don't have a huge run after catch, which kind of keeps that number down. But if he can get us in the red zone and throw a touchdown or two and throw for 180 and 2 touchdowns, I'm cool with that. Don't turn the ball over. That's our biggest Achilles heel right now is turnover. So hopefully that's what KOC means by just making good decisions that's not going to be catastrophic.
Again, another impossible question. We kind of asked you this on Monday, but I want to see if your opinion has changed in the last 3 days. What kind of a game do you think Brosmer would have had last week to still be the starter this week?
Doesn't matter.
You don't even if he had gone for 350 and 3?
He could have went Nick Mullins on the bit and threw for 410 and 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Going back to what you and I talked about, this season, especially now, is about how can we develop what we think should be our franchise quarterback. And you don't do that by having him be a healthy scratch the following week.
I mean, again, I'm sure JJ was cheering for Max and Max cheers for JJ and all that kind of stuff, but that would have been devastating to the JJ argument if Brosmer goes out there for one game, lights it up, and then they go back to JJ and he sucks the rest of the year, and Max doesn't get another chance. He just has one awesome game and they go back to JJ. That would have been pretty devastating that he can't do it. We gave Max one game and he lit it up.
Yeah.
So the fact that Max struggled definitely helps the case that maybe there's just bigger problems that JJ can't solve on his own. That if you have JJ optimism, that's got to be it, right? Carson was okay. Brosmer looked like a disaster. JJ's kind of looked like a disaster. So maybe there's just something else going on that can be fixed.
The thing the thing that JJ probably is they're sitting in meetings and they're breaking the film down on Monday is he has to be looking at himself thinking, here's an undrafted free agent that only played at the FBS level for 1 year, whereas JJ played every single year in a high power conference. And here he is going through his progressions like a pro. And actually it was, what KOC said and what we all saw with our eyes almost too quickly. Like he was going through, some of the reads like way quicker than he probably should have and kind of missed some throws because of that. Where on the inverse, JJ's looking at that and his critique is, dude, you're missing throws because you're not getting through the progressions. Like stop taking so much time with each mechanical 1 to 2 to 3. Like it's got to be faster. So he probably is like, dang, like this. So I can do this, right? And like we've got a young guy over here with hardly any experience, and he's going through the progressions way faster than I am. So he can look at that 2 different ways. He can get down on himself and be like, shoot, man, like what's wrong with me? Or he says, okay, that if he can do it, then I can do it.
Thank you.
Washington has nothing to play for. They've lost 7 straight.
Yeah.
And not a great defense.
No, not a great defense statistically. Like I said, I do believe their defense is better than what the stats say, especially the last couple of weeks. They've had some, like a lot of teams. I mean, it's not unique to just us and to them, but they've had injuries. They got a safety back last week. They think that kind of put a cap on their defense a little bit better. Their communication was a little bit better. They're just
Thank you.
They're getting guys healthy across the board on both offense and defense. I think since like week 7, is it Sam Cosme, the offensive lineman, came back and
Bill Cosme.
Yeah, it's actually Bill's nephew. And
who's going to line up against the Cos most often on Sunday?
The cops,
the feds.
Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
If one of the receivers for the Vikings scores, they got to do the Cosby dance from the opening theme song, right? Where they're all dancing in that like giant white room, that void.
Only Power Trip people would get it though.
Yeah.
God, that'd be great.
Yeah, right.
Just a Cosby dance.
Yeah.
Skip the gritty, do the Cosby. That's not good advice.
Kind of a stretch.
Don't quote Corey on that. Out of context.
Just do it. Just don't say it like that in the post-game press conference or the locker room with Ben.
Well, so what is the dance? You just like act like you're putting like an eyedropper in your drink?
No.
I think he's talking about
the actual TV show where they used to dance.
Not
his personal
the
dance.
Bill Cosby hotel dance where he's just kind of like frolicking around like.
Nope.
you should do that.
I think he made those sound effects in the actual opening credits.
Just like he did in his picture page show.
I'm thinking about our former safety who's with the Colts now.
Yeah,
Bynum.
Yeah, so for the touchdown celebration, you have people act like they're sitting in a bar.
Yeah.
And one of them act like a lady, and then you have Bill. I should probably stop now. Hey, here's KOC on Jackson and Darisaw and whether or not they'll be back.
Yeah, Donovan is not quite there yet from a standpoint of participating in practice, but he's rapidly recovering and doing everything in his power to be on the field. It's been awesome to see, and we'll see how that works towards the end of the week. He's proven coming off the wrist surgery earlier this year, he can go out there and play at a pretty high level if he can get to that place where he's stable and has the power and change of direction and those things. And then, like I said, Monday the plan for Christian is to have his normal kind of work week and flow and play in the football game.
Yeah, and that was sort of reflected in the injury report. I think CD was limited. Donovan was out, did not participate. There was actually it was quite a big injury report, but a lot of guys were just limited, so that's good. I mean, you even look at Ryan Kelly with his hip injury; he was limited. Again, these practices at this point in the season, I don't think are high intensity. So, what does limited look like? I'm not quite sure. And then you have some guys that just had a day off because of rest, which is so interesting.
Yeah, I saw you and Bursage talking that over on Twitter yesterday.
Yeah, Bursage kind of tapped me on the shoulder and just making a joke about. Yeah, we were we were both vets in the league at some point in time. I don't know how I got there, just being a try-hard guy, but we never got days off. Like I never got a Wednesday and Thursday. Like really, to be honest, like all three of the work days are really, really important work days to be on the field, going through your mental checks, physically going through stuff. Pass drops are different sometimes versus certain teams versus what they do progression wise. Like there's so much valuable information to be gained by practicing during the week to get mentally and physically prepared for Sundays. And across the league, they give these vets just days off. I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, if you don't have an injury, maybe it's their way of masking injuries. Like they don't have to put it on the injury report. But just yet another reason why this generation of players are softer than when we played. That's okay. They make a lot of money.
Even you, though?
Well, it's hard to get softer than what I was. so maybe from like Bursage's standpoint.
Yeah.
It was pretty soft.
You weren't
but I
the
tried
best.
hard.
You did.
No, I did try hard.
Yeah.
I all bits aside, I love that guy thought he was complimenting you. He truly did. It wasn't malicious.
I know.
Isn't that nuts, though?
I know.
He
That's
truly
why
meant
I
to say
wasn't mad
it in a
at
nice
it. That's
way.
why I'm just like, it just became.
It's just so
really
awkward.
awkward. Like you don't have to say anything.
But how do you
like
not
that.
have that social radar where I can't tell a professional athlete I didn't think he was good. I just thought he tried hard.
You could be
That's
right.
nuts.
It's like he had to be audibly honest with himself. He couldn't just be like, "Hey man, I thought you were a great player." Even if you didn't think I was,
sure,
you had to make
it.
sure that I knew that. Like, yeah, you weren't great. You weren't the best, is what he said. You weren't the best. Like, I know I wasn't the best.
It's like if I ran into the lead singer of Train, I wouldn't go, "Dear God." I'd go, "Awesome band, man. Congrats on all your success.
Yeah, it's
best
of
luck.
Tough business to be successful,
Yeah,
right? Like,
great job, man. Love your music.
If
you work hard.
If you ran into God himself, you wouldn't say, "Dear God."
He wouldn't.
Why don't you do a lap? More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Got a crash on the right shoulder this morning. Authorities on the scene. Southbound 35E at 94. Westbound 694 a little bit tied up between Silver Lake Road and I-94. Northbound 35W heavy. 36th Street into 94 this morning. And the eastbound side of 94 breaks at the Lowry Tunnel. I'm Dominic Fortini. That's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. This month only, Gens Ryan doubles your value. Purchase a water heater and get a free water treatment system. Your choice of water softener, carbon filter, or UV purifier. GensRyan.com.
Yeah, I love those those guys.
PM 058607.
Mesh Besher and Spence. The lawyer you choose makes a difference. Mesh Besher and Spence. The lawyer you choose makes a difference.
You stood out in the cold on Black Friday for everybody else, but now it's your turn. Hey, it's Chris Hockey. With Ziegler Cat, you can shop online. They just released next-gen low-hour demo machines that you can browse right from your couch. No lines, no hassle, just solid equipment. Check it out now at ZieglerCat.com/specials.
Wild fans know MILK stands for Man I Love Kirill. Superstar forward Kirill Kaprizov has scored 185 goals and 201 assists in his first 5 seasons with the team. So it's looking like that milk might be goat milk. Not weird, wild.
Wild fans are the best in the league. Continue to be there and bring the noise all season long at Grand Casino Arena. Get your tickets today at wild.com/tickets.
No more waiting. Your goals start now. This Cyber Monday, take your workouts around the world with Nordic Track and iFit. Save big on treadmills, bikes, and rowers at NordicTrack.com. Nordic Track. Train anywhere. Explore everywhere.
The nation's largest ice fishing event is back. Get ready for the St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show presented by Clam. Shop hot deals, meet pros, and register for a chance to win the ultimate ice fishing giveaway. All at the St. Paul River Center December 5th through the 7th. Get tickets at stpaulicefishingshow.com.
The world needs Sesame Street. And right now, Sesame needs you. Donate today at sesame.org/iHeart. That's SESAME.org/iHeart.
Elmo loves you. Thanks for making a difference.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey. Unwrap incredible deals at Maury's Auto Group with our Joy of Savings event. It's now through December 13th, and you're going to enjoy an instant $500 trade-in bonus when you purchase a new vehicle. Plus, blockbuster brand savings across all manufacturers. With Maury's, you get more, including more seasonal service specials to keep your car running smoothly all year long. Our Joy of Savings event is going on now through December 13th at Maury's Auto Group. Stop in, call, or visit us at Maury'sAuto.com for more information. See dealer for terms and conditions.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Hi, I'm Lexi, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. If you're planning to propose this holiday, we're ready to make creating your engagement ring a warm, welcoming experience. At Shane Company, we're all about your style, your budget, your dream engagement ring. Explore the widest selection of diamonds and ring settings ready for you to see in person, or visit us at shaneco.com. You'll have your ring in days, not weeks. Our friendly jewelry consultants don't work on commission. There's never any pressure, just perfect proposals. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman, shooting range and firearm shop, not only in Coon Rapids off Highway 47, but also down in Burnsville. Modern Sportsman's indoor range is the perfect place, not just to keep your skills fresh, but you can stay warm as winter approaches. So check out the awesome membership options. And while you're there, you'll get a peek at all the brands, all the accessories that you love, or maybe somebody on your gift-giving list might love. Modern Sportsman has everything you need and want. Check them out. Coon Rapids and Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com.
For healthy, delicious food, you don't have to eat out. You can enjoy delicious meals from Healthy Choice, like their Simply Steamers grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, at home. With tasty, tender chicken, crisp veggies, and 28 grams of protein, it's what having it all tastes like.
This report is furnished by Genuine.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before. Furnished by Genuine.
Bradshaw and Bryant, seeking justice for the injured. Online at MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com.
Fan forecast.
We're warming on up here today. It's -4, but we're on our way to 15.
Minnesota Wild Calgary Flames tonight at 8 on the audio home for Wild Hockey. FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Babies cry, and that's normal, but if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to step away. Never shake a baby. Shaking can kill, and 1 in 4 do not survive. Survivors often face permanent brain damage. Learn more and give today at nevershakemn.com.
Well said.
Yeah, don't do that.
I would agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Please do
It's
not.
unanimous.
Please don't.
On this show.
Please don't.
All right, should we do fan 5? It's a good transition.
I think it is. I think that'd be
so,
perfect.
yeah.
I think it would. And we are going to have .com Tom here in just a bit.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. So we'll make this a quickie.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey,
Thanks, Builders and Remodelers. Shout out to the Gopher basketball team and our guy Nico Medved. They upset number 22 Indiana 73-64. That game was tied at 33 at the half. Gophers were big underdogs going into the game because the Hoosiers were scoring like 90 points a game almost on average. They were undefeated. It looked like it was going to be a guaranteed loss for the Gophers, but alas, it was not. All 5 Gopher starters in double figures. Gophers up to 5-4. Indiana 7-1. Storming the court afterwards, which pissed people off on Twitter. You know, they don't like to see the court storming, Ben, after a...
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. Who cares? Let the kids have fun.
Let them have fun.
Let them have fun.
Yeah, let them have fun.
Especially the court, because like the field, there's the people have to jump onto there.
It's the people's court.
It's a lot safer to jump onto the court. I think.
is.
Though I suppose at the barn,
Well,
it's a little more dangerous than
elevation.
usual. You gotta fly off there.
Yeah, stadium, you got to go down.
Yeah.
The Gophers, you got to go up. It's all right.
Down, up.
This is definitely one of those sports takes that I would have had a different take 20 years ago. Now it's like, who cares? Just let them storm the court.
What?
What do I care? Right? Go have fun.
What?
If you were at that game, if you're like, I'm buying tickets to go watch the Gophers get absolutely destroyed by Indiana, and then they win, and then you see some college kids running onto the court, you go, hell yeah, why not? There's only like a couple thousand of us here. Go have fun.
I stormed the court one time.
I'm sure you did.
We were. I was working Vikings. The Gophers were playing Ohio State that night, and it was halftime when I left here, and the Gophers were leading, and so I went to Williams Arena on the way home, snuck in, and
Wait, how do you sneak in?
You talk to some people.
You knew a couple safe crackers.
Oh gosh, I took the wrong door out. I didn't mean to leave.
You're always doing that.
You dropped the I accidentally left.
Oh, so you act like you were already
How
there.
do I get back
That's pretty
in?
good. That's pretty good.
They fall for that?
I'm charming.
Didn't you storm court one time on your birthday?
Well, there's a few doors down, but yeah.
Okay.
You ever storm a castle?
Oh. Does Excalibur count?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've stormed that place.
And because of the day of your birthday, have you ever stormed the Capitol?
Yeah.
Well, that was the few doors down.
That was the other one.
Yeah.
Wesley and the Man in Black and Fezzik stormed the castle, and that was like guarded by 60 men.
Yeah.
Hello.
Very nice.
I'd only need 57 other wishes.
Take it down a notch.
Yeah, calm down.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
And Carrie Elwes, by the way, fantastic. She's an actress.
Yeah, I love her in that movie. She's great.
Giannis and the Bucks are discussing his future, which is really bad timing because he got hurt last night. The Bucks are 10-13 after a win against the Detroit Pistons, but he got hurt, left the game early. He's going to have an MRI. He's got a right calf strain. But they're talking about, should I be moving on from Milwaukee? So it sounds like the Bucks and Giannis and his reps are going to discuss where is this going.
That's strange.
And whether or not he should be moving
timing.
on. Mm-hmm.
So he gets hurt, then all of a sudden it's like, I don't know if I want to be here.
It was the other way around, yeah. So the story came out that they were discussing his options, and then not good timing that last night he gets hurt early in the game and then leaves.
And the story also said they started talking before the season too, and it didn't really work out. And then he kind of was like, I'm staying, guys. But the whole time he's been like,
don't know about this.
So do you think the calf injury is legitimate, or is that just kind of
it probably is legit because you definitely want to be healthy if you're moving on, right, to another team.
Yeah, unless it's a mild calf strain, which is going to heal in like a week.
Chris, your hands up.
We were not on the radio when this happened, but it did involve somebody who used to play for the Wolves. Do you remember when Latrell Sprewell had to choke that guy?
PJ Carlissimo.
Yeah.
He was
the coach
with the Golden State Warriors.
That's right. Yeah. That happened on this day in what year?
Spree played for the Warriors in something like, I'm going to say 98.
Real close, 97.
Damn it.
December 4th of 1997, NBA suspended Latrell Sprewell, 3-time All-Star point guard for the Golden State Warriors, for 1 year after he attacked Warriors coach PJ Carlesimo. During practice on December 1st, Sprewell had a verbal confrontation with Carlesimo when the coach told him to, quote, put a little mustard on a pass. When Carlesimo...
That's not the story.
It is. I'm reading. Yeah. This is from history.com. When Carlesimo approached him, Sprewell grabbed the coach around the neck and began choking him.
That's see, you guys are doing revisionist history. There's nothing.
Is this fake news?
There's nothing in the '90s that you could say to a basketball player that pissed them off more than Spree. Why don't you put a little mustard on that pass? Like that was the equivalent of a '90s slur. You can't tell me to put mustard on a pass.
Yeah.
You prick.
Several other players had to pull him away.
Oh, see, it's triggering me. I'm reliving it all over again.
Yeah.
I couldn't dribble with my left hand, but I put some mustard on those passes.
Well, listen, he came back with extra mustard because they told him to leave practice. He did, returned 20 minutes later and threw a punch at Carlesimo.
Put a little stank on it, according to Jim Carrey, right? God, I love that bit. Hit her again, Ike, and put some stank on it. Oh, God, I love that bit.
Anyway.
Man, I miss those days where you could just beat up a coach and keep playing.
He comes back 20 minutes. They're thinking he's calmed down and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's, cooler heads are going to prevail here. And then he just throws a punch.
Yeah. I got to believe. Now, listen, I don't want to go out on a limb, but I got to believe the mustard thing was the last straw, right? I mean, come on.
It had to have been building up.
Yeah, I don't think that was the only thing he ever said to him all season long.
Man, what unless one of his grandparents died choking on mustard or something,
or mustard gas
it
in
set
World
him
War
off.
I don't know.
He was a vet. We didn't know.
In his defense, he was under a lot of stress. He had a family to feed.
Mm-hmm. He did
on an NBA salary. I mean, that's not easy to do.
He'll never live that down. Do you know when he was traded to the Timberwolves?
2002.
Oh, you're really good. July 2003.
Okay, I thought it was maybe the 03 season, but I couldn't remember if it was the 03 Western Conference Finals or the 04, right? Whatever.
He was really good, right?
He was very good.
He was a great second option. Check this out. I'm on his Wikipedia, and it explains the incident with Carlesimo, and then after that it says, this was not Sprewell's first violent incident with the Warriors. In 1995, he fought with teammate Jerome Kersey, returned to practice carrying a 2x4, and reportedly threatened to return with a gun.
Wow.
But again, Hacksaw was a giant deal in the 90s. It might have just been a tip of the cap to the WWF. God, I loved Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Were they in the middle of practice and all of a sudden, oh my God, is that no?
Hacksaw?
Is that Latrell Sprewell's music? No,
and he's got a 2x4.
How awesome if that had been the start of the nickname, like Hacksaw Latrell Sprewell. And then you brought a gun like the Big Boss Man.
I love that he had a 2x4 and then was like, this isn't enough. I'm coming back with a gun.
Yeah. You realize how poor of a decision that was. I can barely swing this thing.
And the best part about it is David Stern back then's like, no, let's play a little ball here. Let him keep going. This isn't like this.
Team Wolf?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, should we punish him? He brought a gun and a 2x4 to practice. He threatened to kill Jerome Kersey. That kid's pretty good. Let him play.
He choked that 4-foot tall guy over there. But did you hear what he said to him?
No, the NBA is very pro mustard, so we're gonna let this kid keep playing. And then it worked out for us.
Didn't Gilbert Arenas just bring his guns to
on the plane?
Room? On the plane?
Yeah,
it was in the locker room too.
Yeah. I think Gilbert brings guns everywhere. He's a strange guy. He went on this rant yesterday about Chris Paul getting kicked off the Clippers. Like Gilbert he loves social media, man.
Gilbert
loves it.
These former players should have to have a license to get podcast mics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no doubt.
It's entertaining though.
Like, Ben, do you know the record right now of the Oklahoma City Thunder?
They've lost one?
They're 21-1.
Yeah,
they've won 13 straight. They host Dallas tomorrow night. The only reason I bring it up is I just noticed that the Wolves have them on the schedule again in a couple of weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow, they host OKC Friday, December 19th. 21-1, the defending champs are.
Honestly, it's impressive for all of us. If I'm a player, though, it's kind of boring.
If you're a Thunder player, or just really?
I think so.
This might be a late PST entry here. We'll see.
Boring in what way, though?
Yeah. Like, where's the spiciness to like? Okay, great. We played well. We won again. Like, I don't know. I think having a little ebbs and flows your season keeps because it's such a long season.
What if it breaks the record though for the best season in NBA history?
I think that's wouldn't know anything about being the best.
Yeah, you weren't the best. You just tried hard.
That's true. I don't. If it were an NFL season, yeah, absolutely. It'd be awesome to be undefeated. But 82 games, and you would lose like 5 of them. You're like, I don't know.
That might never be done again, though, in your lifetime. If you go 75-7.
I mean, I'll take it.
I guess
that's kind of boring.
That's where I'd get bored. Is if it's not like a record-breaking thing. If it is like a 9 or 10 win season, yeah, nothing.
I don't know. I just start experimenting with like, man, could I?
I mean,
sit down.
If you're bored, man.
Zach's like, I'm super bored. I'm bored too, man. I'm real bored.
You want me to put a little mustard on it?
Why don't you come over and watch Heated Rivalry with me?
Show you the thunder.
Tom Pelissero next. .com Tom after this on The Fan.
For more information about contests on the station, go to kfan.com/rules.
And tons of playlists to set the mood. You've got enough to do. Let us handle the music. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and start listening.
The only thing between you and your best self is a start button. This Cyber Monday, explore the world with Nordic Track. From the peaks of Peru to the streets of Paris, every workout moves you somewhere new with iFit trainers leading the way. The equipment's amazing, smooth, quiet, and those screens make it all feel real. Ready to start your next workout adventure with the #1 treadmill brand in the U.S.? Shop NordicTrack.com for Cyber Monday savings. Nordic Track. Train anywhere, explore everywhere.
Bank of America is a nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Do you actually know ball? Well, come prove it with a free $10 from Better Picks. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win cash. It's that simple. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
No other law firm knows more about personal injury law or your rights than Schwabel, Getz & Sieben. Their success has everything to do with the outstanding level of service provided to their clients every single day. As the personal injury powerhouse, Schwabel, Getz & Sieben's philosophy is not to simply meet the needs of their clients, but it's to exceed their expectations. Local, experienced, on your side. Visit Schwabel.com, that's Schwabel.com, or call 612-377-7777.
Remember who taught you your ABCs? Who showed you kindness and sharing? That was Sesame Street. And today, Sesame Workshop is still helping children around the world grow smarter, stronger, and kinder.
But Elmo can't do it alone.
This holiday season, Sesame needs your support. Donate now at sesame.org/iHeart. That's SESAME.org/iHeart. Because the world needs Sesame, and Sesame needs you.
Elmo loves you. Thanks for making a difference.
This holiday, there will be plenty to toast. Toast him, toast her, toast this, toast that. But after all that toasting, if you make the choice to drive impaired, well, you'll be toast.
Extra enforcement now on Minnesota roads. A message from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Nothing up my sleeve, and presto! Oh boy, not Wade the Magnificent again. That's right, little brother. Telling folks to hurry before these end-of-the-year tax credits disappear.
That's no trick. You can get up to $5,600 in tax incentives and rebates.
With a new high-efficiency furnace and AC system from Pronto.
But hurry, come January, these incentives
go up in smoke.
Call a Pronto specialist
and learn how much you can save
at ProntoHeat.com.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman, shooting range and firearm shop, not only in Coon Rapids off Highway 47, but also down in Burnsville. Modern Sportsman's indoor range is the perfect place, not just to keep your skills fresh, but you can stay warm as winter approaches. So check out the awesome membership options. And while you're there, you'll get a peek at all the brands, all the accessories that you love, or maybe somebody on your gift-giving list might love. Modern Sportsman has everything you need and want. Check them out. Coon Rapids and Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com.
Raising a family requires lots, and I mean lots, of energy. Quaker's protein products help you to keep things running smoothly. It's the protein you want when wrestling your toddler into their pajamas. There you go, buddy. To coach your 6th graders' soccer team. And to carry all the groceries in one trip. Whether you want instant oatmeal, bars, or granola, Quaker has something for everyone in the family. Try Quaker protein products today. Quaker, bring out the good.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Coming soon.
It's the season of giving and receiving. Learn more at buildersandremodelers.com.
Now back to the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. It's the Power Trip on the Fan.
Hey, Rubes, this football season, Bell Bank is giving one KFAN listener each week $1,000 to pay it forward to a charity of their choice, all thanks to Bell Bank. Head over to KFAN.com, make the keyword contest, learn more and enter today. That's KFAN.com, keyword contests.
All right, Ben Lieber is here, final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. Tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Creasel will be here. No sauce tomorrow.
That's right. Yes.
But one segment with Ben today. About 15 more minutes, and it's going to be a lot of football because now it's time to talk to our guy, Tom Pelissero.
Yes.
And he knows football. He didn't play ball. No, he didn't play ball like you did.
No, looks
Ben.
like he could have.
He didn't.
He's a try-hard guy. I guarantee you that.
Have we asked him before what position he would play? Or he thinks that he can play?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I never know what Tom's doing.
Tom, can you hear us?
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you don't like. I guess you don't like that inquiry, do you?
He didn't play though. So.
Well, what we've learned, what we've learned, what we've learned, Tom Pelissero, is that if you tell people they don't play ball, they get really triggered.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, poke the bear
Poke
is all
the bear.
we do. Yeah.
Did you play youth football, Tom Pelissero?
I played flag in elementary school. That's as far as I went. You know, when you still weigh like 120 pounds in middle school, it's it's tough to really convince your parents that playing football is going to be a good idea. So
sure.
Wait, what'd you weigh in middle school?
I mean, maybe $120.
That's a huge bitch.
Just wanted to hit the button.
He just wanted to hit the button.
I just wanted to hit the huge bitch button.
That's right.
120. Way to go.
Yeah.
Did you play tennis, basketball? What'd you play then? You must have played some kind of sport.
Played baseball. Played baseball all the way through high school. Played basketball until I got cut sophomore year. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Illustrious sports career for me.
So, but never thought of covering baseball since that was the game that you played the longest?
Well, I mean, in my early days in radio, there were times where I'd be there and then realized, wow, these are really long days covering baseball. It's like the clubhouse opens at like 2 p.m. The game ends at 10. You're out of there at midnight. It's like, that seems like a lot of time just kind of standing around.
We talked about this leaving the stadium on Sunday. Jared and I were walking out. We were like, yeah, man, they'll probably pretty much do it for playoffs for the season. And, we had 5 games left. Blah, blah. Imagine it's baseball season. And you're out of contention, and there's 50 games left in the season.
That would suck.
Imagine that.
When the Twins start 0-6 or 0-9, and then you're like, well, just 150-odd games to go. We're going to make it.
Yeah. Yucky.
Yeah. So the thing is, I felt kind of bad about this in the post-game interviews. I think I was talking to Jalen Naylor, and I'm like, yeah, you guys are basically, you're out of the playoffs.
You're done.
But, Tom, I guess I'm mistaken. Like, do the Vikings still have a chance? Is there still
They're technically alive.
Yeah.
But here, just consider this. According to our next-gen stats folks, if the Lions lose tonight, their playoff percentage drops to like 19%.
Yeah.
So put a dot and probably some zeros, and then you get to the number of the Vikings' playoff hopes. I mean, listen, this is, the season is what it is at this point, and I think that you heard Kevin O'Connell reference it the other day, which is, specifically talking on J.J. McCarthy. It's no longer about, mechanics and fundamentals. It's just like, just go play. Go play the position. He's not been able to stack the entire year. Just be out there, stay healthy, avoid the type of hits that get you hurt. Just go play the position. They want to see, is he going to finish on an upward ramp here? Is this offense going to finish on an upward ramp? It's not going to be the sole determiner of exactly what their big picture plans are in the offseason, but it's going to be a part of it because, I feel like we talk about it every week. You've seen some really good from J.J. McCarthy, but the bad has been really bad, and you're hoping that you're able to smooth that out. He still only started 6 games. It sounds like he's on track to be back this week against a Washington team that's been better on defense the last couple weeks since Dan Quinn has been calling it, but still not great defensively. Let's see if they can, make some plays in a game that I think when the schedule came out, you went, oh man, 2 teams that won a ton of games last year. Commanders were in the NFC Championship game. Vikings won 14 games. This is going to be a big one in early December, and instead you got 2 teams that are both, clinging to that final shred of playoff hopes and really in the big picture thinking toward, building toward 2026.
Tom Pelissero, thanks to Bell Bank. A couple of things, Tom. Number one, I love that either you or the NFL Network said, hey, make sure you put some Christmas trees behind you for the next handful of weeks.
That's the cutest Christmas tree.
I remember it every year, and I got a box of just stuff, and it's like, we're going to put up the little sad light-up Christmas tree, and I got my Elvis record back there, and there's a few things,
It looks good. It looks festive. No, it looks it's a good aesthetic. It looks solid. That's number one. Number two, a couple of people this week have discussed the idea that the Vikings can't, quote, run it back in 2026, right? Whether it's Kwesi, KOC, the coordinators, the roster, something is going to significantly change. What do you think not running it back in 26 looks like?
Well, listen, I think that if you've seen anything from the Vikings over the several years that it's been Kevin and Kwesi at the top of the totem pole, they've been aggressive every offseason. There have been significant moves, whether it's letting, the likes of Kirk Cousins move on this past offseason, deciding to, move forward with J.J. McCarthy as the quarterback, in terms of signings, in terms of trade. They've been aggressive throughout. And when you have a season like this, at some point, postseason, I'm sure Kwesi will talk about it, but I guarantee he's already thinking about, going back through and the various decisions and, would there be anything that you would do differently? How much of this was, circumstantial with injuries and other things here? I do anticipate there's going to be changes, but I would say that's every year right now with the Vikings. The most monumental thing is going to be, what do you do at the quarterback position? Is it additive? In terms of bringing in a veteran? Is it a compete situation? Is it get the mechanics right and, think JJ is going to be just in better shape in 2026 if he can stay on the field? I don't think that they'll proceed without a veteran quarterback on the roster before, cut down day like this year with Carson Wentz. That I don't anticipate. But, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's going to be a lot of changes in terms of, like, the top line type of stuff. The Wilfs are very private about that. It would surprise me at this point if they're making any major changes, especially after extending Kevin and Kwesi last offseason. But we'll see. It's absolutely a disappointing season. I think that everyone should know at this point how much the Wilfs care, how much they want to win. And there's an emotional element to that. There's a business element to that. I've got no doubt that there's going to be some, hard conversations that take place after the season. But first, let's see what happens these final 5 games.
How do you think it plays out when you mention the veteran quarterbacks they could bring in? Because as of right now, the whole league knows that there's not a lot of guys to choose from that could be a viable starting quarterback. You have Mac Jones, who you're going to have to trade for. He's not just going to be a guy that's going to be on the open market. You have Jacoby Brissett, who is probably going to be retained by Arizona, which means Kyler Murray is going to be on the market. Another guy is like Jameis Winston. The issue is, there's a lot of teams out there that are going to want their services. You may have to overpay for one of these guys just to compete. And then if actually JJ wins the real competition, then you've got a high-priced backup quarterback. Like, how do you feel all of that's going to get worked out with some of those players that I mentioned?
Well, I mean, I can go down the list because I got it on my whiteboard in front of me. So your available free agents include Aaron Rodgers, who's on a 1-year contract. Obviously, they didn't do it last year. He's 42 years old. I would find that hard to believe they'd go that direction. Daniel Jones is in a contract year. They've already been down that road with him, obviously, in the past. Probably not going to be a situation. Plus, it seems like, depending how the Colts finish here, that they would like to retain Daniel Jones, but he's scheduled to be a free agent. Russell Wilson's a free agent. And then you got a bunch of guys who potentially could be available in trades between Kyler Murray, exactly what they decide to do with him. Tua Tagovailoa, the Dolphins are going to have to make some decisions on that. If they were to try to trade him, they would have to eat some money to move that contract. I don't see anybody else taking on $54 million for Tua. And there's certainly a possibility that they keep Mike McDaniel and keep Tua for one more year and then, kind of evaluate everything with a new general manager. at the end of 2026. What happens with Geno Smith? What happens with Kirk Cousins? Again, hard to imagine. I know him and Kevin still have a really good relationship. Hard to imagine him coming back, but that's another guy who's available. Justin Fields is also available. And then you guys mentioned some of the others. Mac Jones is certainly in that category. So, there's a bunch of guys. None of these are perfect types of situations. And also, I thought one of the things that was instructive last offseason was the market wasn't overwhelming for the quarterbacks that were available. And I think part of that is kind of a reaction to some of the teams that have gone big on quarterbacks, including the Falcons with Kirk, and haven't gotten their money's worth. It was a pretty soft market, honestly, for Sam Darnold until things went sideways in Seattle with Geno Smith, and then the Seahawks were willing to step up with an offer that still was, a 1-year commitment to Darnold. He makes $37.5 this year. They could move on if they wanted to. I don't anticipate they're going to, but they could move on after this season. There wasn't like people banging down Sam Darnold's door and saying, we're going to do a market value $40-50 million per year deal. Are any of these guys getting that type of money? What's the number on a Daniel Jones? Those are all, market-based questions, but you're right in terms of there's only maybe, I would say, I can go through my list, but like a dozen teams that I would say I'm pretty confident won't do something at the quarterback position, because not only do you have the teams that have a clear need, but then you've got all these other teams that it's like, what direction are they going to go on some of these quarterbacks? And it might be all right, we're not going to move on from our guy until we can get somebody else in. That's all the stuff. And it doesn't begin mid-March with free agency. It begins in January. It begins with, conversations prior to the Super Bowl. We'll have, at least some answers by the time we're out in San Francisco in early February.
Tom Pelissero again for thanks to our friends at Bell Bank, and we'll get you this week's charity and who nominated and everything. I think you're going to like it a lot, Tom. It involves doggies, and I know you're a doggy guy. But real quickly, so much criticism. I've even seen some stuff nationally with people talking about who, some people are critical of the coach and the way he handled the quarterback situation. But locally, I've heard a lot of people being very critical of our general manager. I, for one, think everybody's doing a fantastic job down at TCO, and I'm a big fan of everybody. But nationally, for you, is there a rumbling out there saying perhaps the GM is on the hot seat, or anybody in particular, or is it too early in the season for that?
I have not really heard that out there. Anytime that a team is failing to meet expectations, and by any reasonable objective standard, the Vikings have fallen short of expectations, you're going to have a focus, going back in hindsight, the biggest thing being the decisions made, at the quarterback position. There were multiple plans that were in place. A couple of things went a different direction than the Vikings were anticipating. They used all that leftover money to go and address the needs they thought they had, which were the interior, the defensive, offensive lines, get bigger, get more physical. There's moves going back. Right, take Adam Thielen. I understand why you make that trade in August, because you're going, right now, Justin Jefferson, at the time they made that trade, was just coming back from the hamstring. Jordan Addison's facing a 3-game suspension. Jalen Naylor was hurt, and they didn't know for sure if he was going to be back at the beginning of the season. You can plug and play an Adam Thielen who already knows your system. It brings leadership to the room. It brings experience to the room. He has a relationship with J.J. McCarthy. Had thrown with him in the offseason. It just didn't work out. I don't think that anybody would have thought when they make that trade for Thielen, you're getting 8 catches for 69 yards, and he's asking to be released, and ends up playing with Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh. But do you want a GM who's going to be aggressive on these things? Trading a draft pick for Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason's been a backup running back most of the year, but you watch him and you're like, for a 5th-round pick or whatever it was that they sent to San Francisco, I would say that he's well worth that, that shot. Obviously, it hasn't worked out with Ryan Kelly, and that's not necessarily Ryan Kelly's fault. He had a concussion history. He's had more concussions. You'd like to feel the defensive additions a little bit more than they have. But again, we can evaluate that. You can do outcome-based analysis, or you can look back in the spring and go, they're trying to go for it with a team that won 14 games while simultaneously trying to give a young quarterback an opportunity, take advantage of that young quarterback contract. All that stuff's, again, going to be broken down in the offseason. But no, I wouldn't say that there's an impression with the league that Kwesi's in trouble, in part because they extended him and Kevin before the season. This has not been the season that anybody wanted, but let's see kind of how they decide to proceed, what the plans are in 2026, because there's a lot to unpack with a team that felt like they had a window, and now all of a sudden you're going to be into year 3 of JJ's rookie contract next year, and how does that change the calculus, how you put together this team moving forward?
I want to ask you about the other JJ. I feel like this is committing a purple sin by even just mentioning this because I don't want to believe it, but I also understand the other rumors out there and even the likes of ESPN, and I'm sure you guys at the NFL Network have talked about it, like the idea that Justin Jefferson would want to get out of here if he did not like the quarterback situation for next year and possibly the years beyond that. So what do you feel in your gut is he thinking? What do you think ends up happening? Would Justin Jefferson be the type of player that demands a trade?
Listen, anybody can sit here and say, hey, we see crazy trades. Justin Jefferson, would that really be a shock? And that's true. Okay, there's only a couple dozen players in the entire league that are off limits in a trade. The Bills aren't trading Josh Allen. The Chiefs aren't trading Patrick Mahomes. It's a really short list, if you think about it, of like who would not be available if someone went, hey, I'll give you multiple first-round picks. There's a financial element to these things. There's a cap element to these things. I would just say, and Kwesi said this a couple years ago before doing the contract. He didn't want to be the general manager if Justin Jefferson's not on that team. I'm slightly paraphrasing. I might not have the language right. But basically it was, if Justin's not here, I'm not going to be the GM. We know how the organization feels. You're paying not just for Justin Jefferson, the football player, but it's Justin Jefferson, the brand and the gritty, and he's the identity of your franchise, and he's the one who sells jerseys and that fans want to see. All that stuff, you'd love to say everything's made in isolation of a football decision, but it's all those things when you're doing these big-time contracts with the face of your franchise. I would reiterate something I've said in the past, which is I can't think of a lot of elite wide receivers who would handle a season like this better than Justin Jefferson has. And yes, you've seen times where he slams his helmet down. He's frustrated on the sideline, but you have not seen him, melting down on JJ on the sideline. You've not seen him going after coaches. He's not getting on Twitch or Instagram and posting cryptic stuff. Like Justin Jefferson has done as well as you could possibly hope. But when you're talking about someone who has always set the standard of, I want to wear a gold jacket at the end of this. I want to be one of the greatest wide receivers. When you feel like you're not getting those opportunities, and I had a general manager say it to me last night, like when you see Justin run a perfect route and it's, a simple out and he's wide open and the ball whizzes by his back ear, you're going to sit there and go like, what are we doing here? But there were a lot of, circumstances that went into this. If I'm Justin Jefferson, if I'm his agent, and by the way, it's the same agency that represents J.J. McCarthy, I'm having discussions about, all right, what is our plan moving forward? Justin, I don't believe, is the type of guy who's going to storm in there the day after the season and say, get me out. I don't want to be a Viking anymore. But realistically, again, if you're being aggressive with the roster, you're taking everything into account. I think that Justin Jefferson is on that very, very short list of players that you would not trade. I would challenge, all you guys sitting there, anybody listening, like, what is the trade offer that would make sense to trade Justin Jefferson? In other words, like, what would have to be in that deal? Even if it's 2 first-round picks, which presumably are coming from a pretty good team, is 2 late first-round picks enough for you to consider trading a transcendent player who's the identity of your entire football team? I'd be reluctant to do it. I mean, yeah, there's big-time trades that happen every offseason. It's a different NFL than it was 10 years ago. I have no doubt that the Vikings will get calls about Justin Jefferson in this offseason. And you take it. There's no reason not to listen on these things. I find it hard to believe, never say never, but I find it hard to believe that they're not figuring out a way to continue building this thing around Justin Jefferson in 2026.
Unless, of course, he does what Thielen did and says, I want to get out of here. And I don't see him doing that. So I get it.
He's not in his last year. He's not,
right.
Thinking I don't want to. I mean, listen, Thielen is there. He's chip blocking Myles Garrett more than he's being targeted.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
Like it's realistically, Adam wanted to go someplace else. Him and Aaron have known each other for years. I'm excited to see him. That offense that Pittsburgh runs. I know you didn't ask me this question, but the offense that Pittsburgh runs is very much between the numbers. Aaron Rodgers throughout his history has thrown a lot of stuff outside the numbers. Get a guy who's just a reliable type of a veteran. Thielen will get. I would venture a guess. I'm not big in the prediction business. I would bet you Adam Thielen has more catches over the next couple of weeks than he did his entire time in Minnesota, just because the opportunity is there. You got guys like DK Metcalf who are going to draw attention. The tight ends draw attention. Maybe Adam Thielen is that kind of chain mover that Aaron had for years with Randall Cobb. I believe Adam's got something left. It didn't work out in Minnesota. I'm excited to see him in Pittsburgh.
Again, thanks to our friends at Bell Bank. That's Tom Pelissero. Tom, listen to this. Angele Hardy nominated the organization My Pitbull is Family out of North Minneapolis and the North Minneapolis Pet Resource Center. Check out mypitbullisfamily.org/NMPRC. My Pitbull is Family is focused on ending housing and insurance discrimination for all dogs, regardless of what they look like or their perceived breed. Their North Minneapolis Pet Resource Center currently helps to support the local community through the team of volunteer advocates who assist pet-loving community members with supplies and resources to help keep pets and their families together at home. Love those pit bulls. Good doggies.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thanks,
Bell
Tom.
Bank. And nominate your charity. $1,000 going to that charity. Go to KFAN.com and write in the keyword Bell Bank and nominate your charity today. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Bell Bank.
Bye, buddy.
Here goes former baseball player Tom
There he
Pelissero
is.
on the Power Trip Morning Show.
Yeah. I took a bunch of pictures of Tom looking very bored by Ben's questions.
Yep.
I just like...
They weren't the best.
No, but
Yeah.
but he tried hard.
He tried. He did. That's exactly what I was thinking. I also took a picture because I noticed that, like, you have a hat on right now. Is it a like a flex fit, or does it have the little knobs on the back?
Nope. It's a flex fit hat.
He had one of the little knobby ones where you have to pick
The snapbacks.
Thank you. Mine is always on the first hole because I have a little head.
Mm.
His was on like the fifth hole. He must have a giant head like Sauce.
I wonder what whole Sauce is on.
I have. I'm on the last two, and you can't really see it, but like I've thought about like an extension, like a little piece to extend it because my head is also gigantic.
Yeah, it's a big head, and you don't have any hair. You know, imagine if you had a big lush hair.
Oh man, I imagine every day. Haven't seen that since middle school.
Yeah.
Sad.
Did you have lush hair?
You know what? I had a mullet way back in the day, man.
I can see it.
That works out. I mean, you're from White Bear Lake.
Yeah, and you're a hockey guy.
And I like to party.
That's the best part about having hockey here in White Bear Lake is you get to basically cut it after the first round anyway. So, you know.
Wow. That was
God, you're taking shrapnel. By the way, speaking of Zachary Halverson, tomorrow, $105,000 up for grabs with the initials jackpot. Marnie Gellner will be here. Mark Parrish will be here. Chris Hockey will be here. And Zach Halverson will be competitor number 4. 7th all-time in wins. I think you're 6th or 7th all-time in points.
6, 7.
One of the all-time greats, Zachary Halverson. The Heartbreak Kid, we call him in initials, because all he does is come close to winning majors and tournaments and big games, and you just come up short.
Looking forward to losing that tiebreaker tomorrow.
Can't wait.
Great.
How dare you?
Now it's time for Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar in 2025, will you?
Sure. Sure. That's nice, lady.
Or 2026.
Whatever.
As soon as possible. wolfriverelectric.com. Get a quote, get started, get her done. You know, make the sun work for you.
The sun.
Yeah,
Are
the sun
you
works for me.
greater than the sun?
I'm not greater than the sun. The sun is greater than my past electric bill, though.
Can I hijack your first story?
Of course.
Our friend John O'Hurley.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the controversy?
I did not.
You know how he's the dog show dude.
He is the dog show dude.
Thanksgiving, he said this about a sheepdog.
The old English sheepdog? 80 pounds of hair and 2 pounds of actual dog there. As I have said before, if the judge picks through all of that hair and finds only one eye, he's got the wrong end of the dog.
So wait a minute. What do you mean controversy? People are mad?
raising hell.
Come on.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
serious.
great
That's
line.
a great line.
And it's not even like vulgar.
I know.
If you're a kid, you didn't even get that joke.
Brilliant.
Who's mad about that? Oh
Everybody.
God, why do we let people be mad
worst
about that?
people in
That's
the
a
world.
super funny
Let me
line.
play it one more time.
And his tone, again, it's the cadence, right? His voice
Yeah.
is so epic. What a joke.
It's the best. Here he is.
The old English sheepdog? 80 pounds of hair and 2 pounds of actual dog there. As I have said before, if the judge picks through all of that hair and finds only one eye, he's got the wrong end of the dog.
It's brilliant.
That's so good.
Come on. Hilarious.
Humans are...
Whoever complained about that
Yeah.
John O'Hurley line is definitely the person that complains to their HOA.
They probably run it.
No, because then
No.
there's nobody to complain to.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, the people that they can complain and they can wield their power.
Yeah, but I think that's more likely the person that just
Yeah, I
complains
suppose.
to the HOA but doesn't actually join the HOA.
Because Hawk's his Christmas decorations are too large and they're infringing on their yard.
Did you talk to my HOA?
Today's National Cookie Day. So a whole bunch of places, if you like cookies, a whole bunch of places have deals today. So
yes,
you know who those people are.
I'm going to go to Sweet Martha's today.
I like Sweet Martha. I like what's the lady who makes the giant cookies locally here? What's her
T-Rex.
name? Yeah, T-Rex, man.
T-Rex
Tina
is good.
Great stuff.
Crumble's awesome. I know it's like super whatever cliche and trendy now, but Crumble's badass.
Cookies are great.
Cookies are great.
I'm going to get myself a bucket.
I'm gonna tell you. That's so weird you said that because I went when we were at Mall of America. You know how they have Nestle's cookie store on second floor. The lady was making the cookie sandwiches with the white frosting in between. I always buy one of them. It's the greatest thing about Christmas. And I saw the big giant bucket of icing. And I was like, if I had that in my house, I would be dead in a week because I don't think I could stop eating it even until I started throwing up. It's that good for me.
Yep. It's like we talked about a couple weeks ago with the middle of Dairy Queen ice cream cakes. If they just sold that, just that, in a bucket, I would buy it weekly.
Bitchin'.
And eventually you would have to either burn the house down or get me out of the house with a crane like Gilbert Grape's mom.
Yep. Man.
I still will argue that is the person who gets referenced on the show the most, that young kids must be like, who in the sweet hell is Gilbert Grape's
No
mom?
doubt about it.
Yep.
But if you're in your 40s or 50s, you probably watched that movie and know exactly what we're talking about.
For sure.
Johnny Depp and
What's
Leo.
it called?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
That's right.
It's Mom. Sorry.
Smom?
Smom.
Smom.
Indiana, Chris, here we go. A
Oh,
thief in
sweet
Indiana
Jesus.
pulled the old Indiana trick, which is he...
I invented that.
No, I don't. Not a different trick.
Oh, okay.
Asked to see a guy's gun, and then he asked to see ammunition.
Zoinks.
And then he told the guy, well, now I'm keeping it.
Oh.
I mean, he's got the gun and he's got the ammo, so that's the way he stole a guy's gun. He said, can I see that gun? Sure. Mind if I see some ammo?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, now what? Well, now I'm keeping this.
Yeah.
And you can't stop me. I have a gun and I have ammo.
Right.
It's the old classic Indiana gun theft trick.
And that's kind of a takeoff on the old hockey Indiana trick, which is, can I take a look at that bra you're wearing?
And then
they take it off and you don't give it back.
Man, they always fall for that.
They do. You motorboating.
Okay.
Over 250,000 cases of shredded cheese were recalled over possible blank fragments.
Okay, I'm going to hit
You
it again.
saw this? Sex! Nope. Over 250,000 cases of shredded cheese were recalled
Well, it had to be glass.
over possible blank fragments.
Is it fragments of glass?
No. Just as gross, though. Similar.
What is it?
Metal.
Oh.
I love metal, but not metal cheese.
Oh, Pete loves metal.
Well, if he'd stop eating,
Yeah.
but he's so metal.
All right, Jill's here from Pause for
She
Pause.
is.
You just mentioned the Pitbull charity. We love animals on this
We do.
show. Can we be adults for 60 seconds?
Nope.
I can give you 45 at best.
Let's see if we can be
Oh,
adults.
good for you, man.
Yeah, I've worked on it.
A dog in Oklahoma just broke the Guinness World Record for the longest tongue. Go for it.
Just got a text from don't know if this is accurate or not, but it looks like it came from a Lambert. She says,
Oh, it's a she?
yeah, it's a female Lambert.
Mm-hmm. One of those female Lamberts. And what did she say?
Up for adoption? Question mark?
Oh, my.
God, then they'd have two dogs. Muppet and this one.
Yep.
How long do you think this dog's tongue was or is? Guinness World Record, longest tongue for a dog.
Oh man, how long?
It's the average length of a dog tongue.
It would
What?
terrify me if you knew
People
that.
are always asking. So I'm gonna say something absurd, like 24 inches.
It's 2 feet long.
I'm gonna.
Is this the Gamork from Neverending Story? Oh God, that's another old reference that almost
really
nobody
is.
got.
Yeah.
Zachary, take a shot.
Gene Simmons of dogs. I would say I'm gonna go 18 inches.
You guys are psychos. 7.8 inches.
That's all?
Oh, that's a.
You guys are naming tongues that are almost 2 feet long. You know how long 2 feet is?
We were in the ballpark.
If it's a really, absurdly long tongue.
Vagar from Game of Thrones has a 2-foot tongue, and he's a freaking dragon. Come on, man. 7.8. Gosh.
Yeah. Reminds me of my favorite book, Trails in the Sand by Peter Dragon.
That's a terrible name.
Man, this show really
my
crash
grandpa
landed.
joke.
We got
What are
it.
you talking about? I thought it was a home run.
Tomorrow, we believe John Creasel will be here again. Marnie, Parrish, Mr.
right.
Z.
That's right.
$105,000 up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot tomorrow at 8:15. Zach Halverson gets his heart broken tomorrow around 8:40 or so.
Oh.
I mean, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's what you do.
No doubt.
You're going to score 3 or 4 and lose.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm
tune
gonna
in
have
tomorrow. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You two have a